Wonderful. Morning, guys. It is Monday, the 10th of June. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And as always, you have amazing hosts. I am one of them, your favorite shade queen, my own royalty.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
And it's Ramsey, Zizzy's brother. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, because I wasn't going to give you an intro, so at this point, you need to just
Need
go
to
on
make
in.
my own one.
Absolutely. I'm good, thank you. How are you, Ramsey?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. Our hay fever's way better today.
I don't even know. I'm breathing a bit funny, so I don't think. I'm just over it. Because I took one tablet yesterday and it wasn't doing it. But I was annoyed because I'd already left my house. I should have doubled up. So, yeah, I'm
surprised you got it,
I've got asthma.
Oh,
Mine's worse.
right.
Mine actually affects my breathing. I'm just being like a hyena. I'm going to go to the gym later, so that should be fun.
Is it worse here or in Nigeria?
I don't get hay fever in Nigeria.
I thought you were going to say that.
I have dust problems in Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah, the dust.
Where's that's the thing in Nigeria?
Yeah, we're
It's
overpopulated.
and it's coming from where
Sahara,
you're
yeah.
from, innit?
What does it mean?
What do you mean? The dust?
Yeah, what's a dust problem?
So it's just dusty in Nigeria, but also my asthma is triggered by dust, cigarettes, a bunch of things basically. So when I'm there as well, that's worse. But because it's hot as well, like Iman said, we're getting is it a breeze, whatever it is, from Sahara. So it can be quite dusty. No, it is dusty. So that's why I tackle when I'm over there. It wasn't bad when I went, actually. It wasn't that bad. I think my asthma's getting better the older I get, which is good, because
That's good.
give it a break. I haven't been in the hospital because of my asthma since my last asthma attack was when I was 13, like the proper, like, I'm going to die.
Oh, shit.
And then my last hospital one was 10. So, yeah, not bad, actually.
That's good. No, asthma, it's serious.
It's very scary, man.
Yeah.
It's very, very scary. It's very, very scary. Yeah, but how are you, Brent?
Blessed and highly favoured, thank you very much. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. What did I do this weekend? Just my usual gym. I met a listener of ours on Saturday. I was trying to find my sister ice cream. I went out to get ice cream, right? And then my sister, I said to her, do you want to come with me? She says no. But she told me what she wanted. I went, I didn't get the girl ice cream. I got back to the house, I was like, oh yeah. So then, because I was like, I'm not driving all the way back to Beckenham. So I had to try and find one. It was a whole thing. While I was trying to find one that's I've seen on Google was when I saw a listener of ours. His name is Lloyd. I hope his name is Lloyd. His name is Lloyd, but he's so lovely. He's like, Esther? And I was like, yeah. It was a guy, it's fine. If a woman says, Esther, I'm like, oh gosh. Which one is your man? I'm playing. I'm joking. But that was nice. And then on Sunday, this lovely family in my church hosted my family for lunch. So that was really, really nice, very, very sweet. No, the black mug. No, they're a lovely Nigerian family. So they hosted my family and I. It was really, really nice, actually. Spent the day with them, ate like a thief, went home, and I was just so tired and over it. You know, you just like, I can't socialise for too long. And I don't like socialising, like, I can't have weekends where I'm doing stuff on Saturday and Sunday. It's overwhelming for me. But it was all right though, it wasn't bad. I was there till like 5 and then I left. Then I napped. Oh, and I watched Paid in Full. I'd never seen that.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, but...
what made that happen? Something?
A man. It was good. It was really good. It was really nice. I actually really liked it. It was quite sad though. But it was good though. I liked it. Yeah, that was my weekend. What did you guys get up to this weekend?
Working.
No.
Working.
It's a life, man.
It is, man,
Scam.
unfortunately.
Brent, what did you get up to this weekend?
Is that primat?
The lack of respect. Oh, this is
It's ridiculous.
Palestinian
this
coffee,
one.
man. Man's hating.
I asked how your weekend was. You're out here throwing shade.
He knows what it is
I'm
as
trying to
well.
look at you and I'm just seeing bare
You're seeing green.
stuff, man.
Where's the USB-C, bro, man?
I gave it to him.
Nah, he needs a... Wait, is that... Oh.
An iPad.
I need the charger. I need both of them to be fair to you.
Very chaotic morning.
Everything's dead. So, everything's dead.
It'd be like that sometimes.
They're both dead.
Oh dear. Margs, Ramsey, because Brent clearly does want to tell me about his weekend.
Oh. Yeah, man was
wearing our
alright,
prayer
man.
mats.
Man was alright. I did a little bit of baking.
What did you
Sticky
bake?
toffee pudding.
Oh nice, I love a sticky toffee. Why didn't you bring any in? When you first met you,
wasn't
you used to
any
bring
left.
treats. Now you just take us for granted. You just
There
showing up
wasn't any
empty-handed.
left. There wasn't any left.
That's ridiculous. I love a sticky toffee though.
Yeah, bang.
I feel like I'm still waiting on Jella from you or something. Jollof.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna make it actually because it's actually getting ridiculous.
Why not?
Why are you shaking your head?
Can you make it contingent on him giving me what I've asked for him every single time I see him for the last, 6
Well.
months?
Well.
Can you do me a favor so we can do...
Do everybody a
Okay.
favor? So
I've even got treats for him today to basically try to coax him into doing it.
oh, what the treats?
And it's good treats too. You see it afterwards.
No, because I might not be here because you don't want to talk a lot today.
I've got 3 hats.
Oh, nice.
Just like how he has the
the
mesh
one with the
thing.
netting. Oh,
Yeah,
mesh.
yeah, but different colours too.
Oh, look at him smiling.
He be looking handsome doing not pen game, rap battle.
It's pen game.
Pen game, yeah. Handsome as ever, but he's got the wrong headwear.
Headgear.
Yeah, so I give him.
I can't find the nice one you got me as well.
All right, don't worry.
Remember you got me the one with
can
the
lose
suede
these
thing,
three
innit?
too. You can lose these 3 too.
It's not lost, it's just misplaced. I was looking for it because I like that one's the sexier one. I can't find it.
Well, I got you 3 sexy ones now.
All right then.
Oh, this is so nice. So wholesome.
Yeah, but remember, it's supposed to be an exchange,
Oh,
and it's still not going to work. I know
You never know.
it's not going to work. And I
Just
even need
like-
to change the envelope. When I saw that video, I'm like, how did you manage to get it ratty-tatty?
Yeah, my envelope's mash up.
What did you put in your pocket?
do you bring a
At
bag?
one
You have a
point-
bag though. No, but in that bag though, you be free. Like everything goes in there. Maybe under
Yeah,
your
do you
gym,
wanna,
your
you
gym,
need,
your
I need a
gym
clean
clothes.
envelope. It needs,
You need to put it in the plastic things for him, and then give it to him.
He's a
Hopefully.
big man, you know.
No, but you know what it is? Like, I can only imagine when you
Rely
were like
on
in school.
him to go and collect them from airports and stuff. He can be relied on for big man stuff. But this, yes, goes in my pocket.
I feel like it's things that like that are kind of school on a school vibe because I can imagine when you were like, I can imagine you turn up no pen,
oh, no, nothing.
no paper,
Nothing.
no book, never know what subject you have today. You're just flowing.
I don't have, it was exercise books or textbooks. What's the one that you write in?
Exercise books.
Yeah, I don't have those.
How could you not have
I
notebooks?
said, what's the one that you write?
Can you imagine, Brent? How could you not have those?
Yeah, I don't have those.
So what you do is sit in class and you do on paper and then you lose the paper and
I'd
then you
get,
come
a new,
next.
I'd get a new one every lesson. I'd always remember every lesson I get to. I just always have memories of writing my name on the exercise book, and open up and it's day one, and then every lesson's that.
Fresh book every time. I'll be honest, when I came to this country and there was kids like that in my class here, I used to need to be flogged. A few floggings, you lot will never. What are you talking about?
Nothing. So when it's coursework time, it's time to go over the thing. I've got nothing. I've got no information.
When it's time to revise, you got nothing.
Yeah, nothing there.
Yeah, so I feel like things are like school like school adjacent. Yeah.
And he wears it like a badge.
Oh, of course. He's proud of it. You
see,
can't
whilst
shame
he's
the
talking to you-
shameless. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy reminiscing.
This is what I used to do.
As if he wasn't stressing his teachers and giving them PTSD. Your teachers couldn't see you on the high street. You're older now. They might try to jump you.
They might like me, man.
Yeah,
Didn't need it.
it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I had a good weekend, guys.
What did you get up to?
Done the pen game.
Oh, nice. How was it?
Go?
It was sensational, man. Can't lie to you, man.
That's good.
It was dope. It's probably the best one we've done yet.
Was it? That's lovely.
Yeah, no, it was sick. It was absolutely sick.
That's good.
Your cousin lost, man.
Did he? Oh, shut up, everybody. First, what's my cousin's name? God, if you're doing all ad libs. What's his name?
What do you mean, what's his name?
What's it? Because you started doing ad libs, doing all the sound effects. Big up F Don. Can you get some points
No,
for
it's
F Don,
F
please?
off.
He was really sick.
What? Don't do that.
Well, he lost.
That's crazy. Why did he say that?
Because he doesn't lose. He's like Neo.
I'm gonna let
He's
you.
the reigning champion as well.
Like who?
And
Neo.
Pen game
Neo,
champ.
like bold Neo.
No, like Matrix.
Oh, I was like, don't you dare bring Neo. F Don is a loving man with a beautiful
No.
family. You would not do that to that man.
Who did he lose to?
Ren.
Is it subjective?
He said, nah. It happened.
That happened.
Oh, big up F Don though.
is not for debate. But it was so good, man. I can't even explain it, man. Everyone that came out, I appreciate them. Because, it was sensational stuff, man.
That's good, man.
So is it like
Love
a jiggy situation, as in jiggy situation, and then ultimately win the war?
Not this time, man. He's got to come back afterwards. He's out of the tournament now. It's knockouts, isn't it? So
he's just a passive observer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to watch him after all the things you're saying over there.
No, he's now the crowd.
I know, but you know how
he's
you
not
are
going
there.
to step up.
Yeah, but you know how
Each
you
time
are.
I saw him on the back, I knew he was up next or he was a bit there before, but now he's just
Yeah,
there,
but you know how
picking
you
numbers.
are. That's fine.
No,
See
man,
what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying about watching your
Picking up
mouth?
numbers.
It's not making up numbers, man. Still need all the support, you get me?
But he's my favourite.
Yeah, were you there to support him?
I was always
That's
supporting
a
him.
good question.
Were you there to support him?
There.
Like us? Were you at Pen Game?
If I don't come
Have you
to
been in the last two
support
Pen Games, actually?
When I come to support
You said he's your
Don.
favourite, exactly. So,
But I patronise him with my eyes.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. Big up my cousin there, every single
Oh,
time.
every single time after this time. I want him to come back stronger.
He will.
Oh,
He works in
no.
his craft.
Trust me, I was I don't even know what the word is. Elated.
That's
What,
because
that was out?
Nah,
This-
this that. It doesn't matter who wins or
Oh, so
loses.
you know what
for me.
elated means?
No, I think you meant with the outcome.
Yeah, just with
Oh,
just,
okay, with the whole event.
Yeah, how the event went.
Just
Okay, I'm
the
about
whole
to
event.
say, I might poison your jollof.
just with the outcome, just
Do you want the jollof? You have it tomorrow.
just with the vibe, just everything, man. It
thought
was-
about you on Sunday with this same pen game thing. I was listening to. Did you know that Dana White from UFC?
yeah.
He went on Flagrant and had a fantastic conversation. And you know how Andrew Schultz likes to get into the meat of a person's career, and then he does it properly. Takes him through like 2 to 3 hours of full-on breakdown of how do you do this, that, and the next, your failures, successes, da, 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 da. And there was a time when he said he bought UFC for $2 million. Now it's worth 12.3 billion.
That's crazy.
And there were also times when nobody believed that this would be it. Even his main investors came to ask him, hey, I think we should pack it in. 40 million down. And then the main investor came back and said, nah, F it, let's just keep doing it. Because Dana White believed he was going to basically make this to be the biggest thing, which is now bigger than boxing.
You know,
Now bigger
serious.
than boxing. And I'm picturing the beginnings of Pen Game, where it started, where it is now. And I can see that it's going to get to a point where you are going to make sure it's worth more than, let's say, 15 million within the space of a time where nobody would have thought that you would get it to that. And then you were like, once I've got it there, then I'm going to get it to here. Do you understand? And whilst you're still knocking about, whilst you're still not popping down because of your brain aneurysm, whilst it is that you realize, if it is that you stop drinking, you stop smoking, you'll have more time and energy to pour into this craft, Pen Game's going to be like legendary.
What?
And I spent a good 15 minutes pondering this. I'm thinking, should I tell Margs? Should I even put one of those particular questions, fuse one of those questions in the thingamajiggy somehow, right? Because you can speak about Pen Game for days, but the man behind the Pen Game, that's the man. That's there with David. I'm like, let me tap into that. Let me tap into that. That's, as God's my witness, I'm thinking about, I need to change the question I gave you. I need to change the envelope too. That's literally what I was thinking when I was listening to that conversation.
All right, man. Give me the new questions, man. I'm ready for them.
Yeah. Out of everything I just said, that's what it is that you decided to say. Love it. Love it.
He wants me to stop drinking.
I believe in you, man.
Yeah, that's into a lecture real quick.
That was the message. The whole point of that. He wants me to stop drinking and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't get that?
no, I
That
just
was the whole-
saw other stuff.
Huh?
I just thought it was on you.
That was all fluff. He was
On
telling
me
me
as
to.
in cussing it?
No, like the other way.
No, that was all fluff to get his point across. That's just
Oh, I
stop
see.
drinking.
No, I
And
missed that.
Or as in swinging from his nuts?
Yeah.
You need to change. You need to change. You need to heal. You need to
I was like,
heal.
damn, this is a long segment, bro.
You need to
It's
heal.
a long segment, you know.
I thought, let me let him ride, man.
Wow. Never mind.
All right. Spotify comments. You're crazy. Mark says this is from YouTube. Did he write from YouTube like that, or did you?
Did you just retweet the dead link from Twitter?
Doesn't that work?
Yeah. It stopped when that thing happened. So thank you very much. Let me just delete that.
Okay, so Mark says, I thought I missed a live, wanted to call in. Brent, your inquisitive nature is refreshing. Margs, based on the dilemma, what's your take?
I missed the dilemma.
Esther, you look lovely today. E-man, email. What, did he email you?
No, I didn't get no email.
The dilemma was about the girl who, leaving her man, something like that, wasn't it?
If I go in until just Friday, would it be there?
Was
it leaving her man? No, it was the whole. She doesn't have that much experience as a.
Oh yes, sexual experience. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, but she was leaving the guy because remember again, she's not feeling the guy. It's dead sex or something like that as well.
No. She liked the guy a lot, and the first time they had sex wasn't good, and she wants to make sure it's good the next time because he's only in town for a brief time.
Okay, wait, let me read it to you. So she actually complimented. She said, "Marks, I love your wit and intelligence." So she said, "Okay, my dilemma is I'm very, very sexually inexperienced." Hey, listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very sexually inexperienced as I rarely connect with people and want to share that with them. I've met a guy who I instantly clicked with and we have a great time together. Our first time having sex wasn't great, but we both said we're open to talk how to make it better. My question is, how do I go about communicating my wants and needs in bed? Oh yeah, when I don't know what they are. I've never used toys and technically he's my first sexual partner, although he doesn't know that. The first and last time I had sex was super quick and frankly a waste of time. He's only in town for a week and I don't know when I'll see him next. So I want to make the next time better for both of us. I'm 29, so I guess this is pretty uncommon. I feel like if I tell him I'm pretty much a virgin, he might think too much into what I want from this. Then she just asked how Gina and I would approach it. And she also would appreciate male opinion on how she should tackle it.
Really, what did you tell her?
I said that she should just be open and communicate with him. I don't think it's anything embarrassing to not be sexually experienced. And I said she should let him know. And also they can just explore things together. And I said also, typically sometimes when you're just meeting up with, when it's your first time having sex, you haven't figured each other's like rhythm yet or da-da-da-da. So you can't expect the best from the first one. So chance that it'll probably be better the second time. But I think that if she lets him know that that was her first time, then I feel like she won't be as in her head as she probably was because it was her first time. She was trying to for him not to know it was her first time. I just said communication basically. And Googling stuff if she needs to.
I think that was great advice.
Thank you very much.
To be totally honest with you. Don't you think? I think, yeah.
Why is your face looking like it's shocked that it was good advice?
I'm a bit surprised you've done well with that.
Why are you surprised?
No, I'm playing. It was, communication is key.
Yeah.
Because she can't explain her needs because she don't actually know
That's the thing.
what they are.
Yeah.
So they need to go on a journey together
Exactly.
and explore. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't think he should have a problem with that because
I don't think he would.
that exploration sounds like it's going to be
exciting.
fun. You know what I'm trying to say? You
Well.
need to go through a checklist and find out what she likes, what she doesn't like,
Yeah.
works out her do's and don'ts and these things. So it could be fun and be on a journey that they can go on together. You get me? If he's more experienced than her, then he can help her along the way.
Exactly.
You get me? Show a couple of her moves. You know, I had this one girl, she used to like this.
No, don't say you have this one girl. Actually, he's not the one watching us, man.
See?
A guy
Yeah,
can't
that
give me
one.
recommendations based off on what another woman likes.
No,
Even if I like, even if it's the best thing ever, but I hate it.
say my old thing used to rate this. You know?
Like, first of all, you just spat at me.
But yeah, man, just communicate and go
dear.
through that together, man. That should be cool, man.
Yeah, man. All right, lovely. Next comment. From EO says, for Brent and E-Man, do you think Gnosticism, is that right?
Narcissism.
Gnosticism. Okay.
You
They
said
don't
it
say
right.
narcissism. Sounds like what you're saying.
Gnosticism. No, this is GNO.
Yeah, you said it right.
Narcissism.
Gnosticism, yeah. And the belief of dualism could be an explanation for the Anunnaki theory, which is why the Gospels of Thomas and Mary were removed from the book. Sorry, like the Book of Enoch.
I don't think they're connected.
You don't think they are?
No.
But what if it was Brent?
How?
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Obviously, they've linked it, though, innit?
Yeah, but I want to know how.
All right, put it this way. Let's just say,
You know the book of the Gospel of Thomas. Is it Thomas or is it Mary? It suggests that no women can enter the kingdom of heaven unless they change into man.
What?
Yeah.
Who said
It was
that?
the first ever mention of
Transgenderism.
the new gens.
Who says that? Whose gospel is that? Or whose word is that?
Gospel of, I can't remember if it was Thomas or Mary. I think it's Thomas. I want to believe it's
Well,
Thomas.
Thomas part of the 12. He was, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
What would them books are fake though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thomas was there for. Thomas was not rolling with Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Talking like that.
Yeah. It was like focus on all of that whole, we are all gods, we can reach the same level of
Via knowledge.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm thinking, this is maybe why they're linking it. You know what I'm saying? Because with the Anunnaki and it being, if you want to see it in like a mythology way, yeah, they came from the heavens, but by acquiring more knowledge, we can become like them, become gods and make it back to the heaven. Increase the actual, you know what I mean?
That's not what the Anunnaki were on. The Anunnaki
No, but that's what I
were-
think they're maybe saying. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if I think it's patently different, to be honest.
Because I'm trying to think how you could potentially link it.
Yeah, I think EO, you're going to have to write back with that.
Yeah, man. Or call
Maybe
him.
like, call him, but maybe like on a day I'm not here. Nate Rager says, the government lied countless times to coerce people to take the vaccine. It's funny that only a few years later, they don't care about COVID anymore. It hasn't disappeared. They just stopped testing, reporting. Yeah, because COVID is like a cold now. It's a common cold now. My sister had COVID the other day. Chi says, great episode. Always good to see alternative facts investigated. I hope Iman doesn't feel he always needs to respond to verbal haymakers though. No, he does. He does. Esther, we appreciate your patience this episode. What episode was that? It was Friday episode, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, that was an Anunnaki episode, isn't it?
It was. It was an episode. So thank you, Chi. I appreciate it too. These mugs. Actually, no, you did. They did. Brent did say thank you. You didn't. Brent said thank you. But anyways, thank you guys for the comments. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.
Is Von in the chat?
In it, Von was the reason why they had the conversation on Friday. Von, at the beginning of Topic of the Day, talking about GTG, have a great weekend, guys. Actually, no, he didn't even wish us to have a great weekend. He just said he's got to go, he'll catch up later.
Well,
These
this
are
is
what
right
took
there.
for 2 hours on Topic of the Day.
He punk faked us.
I couldn't believe it. He was nowhere to be seen.
Have you at least listened to the
You know he
show,
hasn't. You
Von?
know he has not. He hasn't, and I don't think he's going to go back.
In Discord, he did say that he was going to listen back to it.
Yeah, he said that in the same chat.
What I can see from his commentary in the chat. By the way, I'm aware that the audio is out of sync. I'm trying to troubleshoot it whilst we are filming.
Oh, with our lips.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the most annoying thing, you know.
Yeah.
I can't.
Brent's thinking, oh, gonna highlight. Gonna highlight that? Are you?
So I got PTSD. It makes me want to throw my laptop.
If I'm watching a movie, yeah, and because it don't sometimes, if it does it from the beginning, it's fine. I can say, okay, cool, I'm not signing up for this, and I'll just lock off. But there's sometimes when you're watching, everything's fine.
it's got you.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
When you're locked in.
hooked into the movie. 59 minutes in, you get me. The plot's just thickening,
Bro.
and then it was just unsynced. I'm like, what?
Jarring.
Oh my god, I can throw the whole TV
No,
away.
honestly, throw it all in the bin. Don't throw us in the bin, though. It's been troubleshooted, whatnot. But anyway.
Yeah, so Von basically said that Emmanuel needs to change his intro to polytheist. What else did he say?
Polytheist. That's nice. That sounds has a nice ring to it.
Now you said the black creator, you have to add anti-vaxxer extraordinaire, black capitalist, and
Theistic.
polytheistic papa.
Yeah, so
Papa.
he did watch it back. I don't know why he's decided to not feed back in the
I'll be real
Discord,
though.
because he did ask for this episode.
I hope you didn't watch it on 1.75 either. I hope you listened to it in real time the way I had to. In normal speed.
Will they do a proper deep dive?
Babe.
You would have enjoyed it if you were
Yeah,
connected, Esther.
I'll be honest with you, if you were here, well, because it's on me. It's on me to be connected. Can you imagine?
No, because I
I said, if
would,
you
I
were
would have
woke
loved
enough-
for you to have been engaged, innit?
Nah, man, because when you like, I didn't know what we're talking about from the start, and if I don't know what we're talking about from the start, I'm not gonna try and catch up because it just ruins the flow you guys have. But you weren't here. Gina wasn't here.
Oh no, Gina either.
No, if y'all had been here, Lord knows I would have left. Not in a rude way, but I would have done my time. So I was here, and I didn't have a Scooby what was going on. I don't even know what the conversation was about. I couldn't tell you.
That would have been. I would have been entry level. I would have, because I don't know nothing about Anushka.
Anushka.
You just have to teach me.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to be tall, but it didn't feel like the right time, because you know what it is as well. You lot as well didn't even really give people context. They were just like, okay, let's get into it, and they really got into it. And I was like, okay, so
just moved like everybody knew.
Like everyone knows. Because I even thought I missed a message in the chat where I was in the group chat where I was meant to do some research before, where I watched something before. They just went straight to the meat of it all. I said, well, okay.
Well, we kind of gave it.
There was no question.
A summary at the beginning.
That's true.
It is. Go watch it back. Watch it back, because do you know what's mad? From the beginning, from the intro, you'd been teasing it. So I'm thinking, okay, what's being teased? So when it was like, we're like, okay, well, we're finally here, it just went straight into it. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. I don't even think I introduced the segment. I think I was that disconnected from the whole show.
Yeah, I mean, we started from the beginning, and there were certain things that were said that I asked Emmanuel to explain for those who aren't like knowledgeable about it. So I think we did actually do a good job at speaking to the beginners.
You say that, but the beginners in the group in the chat are siding with me because they didn't have a clue what was going on either. If you did a great job explaining things, if you explain things,
but we told
because you can't explain things, using terms people don't know.
Yeah.
How's that explanation?
No, but we told people to watch the Billy Carson interview.
When did you tell people that?
In the Discord. Join the Discord.
Well, maybe you should also put in the WhatsApp group chat. I didn't know to watch Billy Carson. I don't know who Billy Carson is. I found out who he was. Was the ex-president. Then when you asked me, and I said, isn't like president's advisor or something? And you're like, no.
I thought the same thing.
It's because it's got a serious name, Billy Carson. That's the name of an advisor to the president of the free world. So...
The one that bought all the furniture for his wife. Yeah, I thought it was the same guy.
I was lost. I thought it was the guy with the meme. Remember that old white man with the meme when he was like this? Do you remember the white man? That old man.
Oh, no.
Years
You're
ago.
about Bernie Sanders.
Well, see.
Nah, you're missing
So, same person. So I found out Billy Carson's a black man. I said, whoa, I know black men. I didn't know he was a black man. It was a lot anyway, but... Yeah. Joys of
All the women seem to agree with you, innit?
Yeah, well, not just women. Crucial J didn't have a clue what was going on. Left and came back, and you're still talking about the same thing. He still didn't have a clue. So, anyway, just pointers for the future. Is that it? Let's get into headlines.
JM said, I've watched or listened to over 100 episodes. Fridays was the worst. F you.
You're on a swearing spree today, aren't you?
Respectfully.
Nah, man. You got no.
I don't
No.
I put my hand up and say, look, I would not expect everybody to basically be interested in stuff I'm interested in. That's why I keep my mouth shut when y'all are dibbly-dabbling in conspiracy stuff, because I know I can go down a bloody rabbit hole. But we were asked to basically do it.
Who asked you?
Don.
I'm not going to say what I want to say.
And to be fair,
But
Von's been asking for a while.
Well, you guys should have had Von in the studio then. Von told you guys to talk about something. You guys came here and subjected me to a 4-hour show.
At this point, it's Esquire Gate. It has to be.
It's not. It's not. It's used lot gate. It's used lot being sheep gate. Actually, this sheep gate.
We were fooled.
Furthermore, Jay, forget what Brent said. And if you see him, be free to. Is Jay a woman or a man? I don't know.
It's a
But be free
woman.
to cuss him. Oh, morning, Jay. But no, you can't. If you're going to be taking compliments from people telling you that this is the best show, you have to accept when someone said this is the worst. So.
No, 100%. Because
Yeah.
I should have put a trigger warning up and said for the next 3 hours.
No, you should have put. What would the trigger warning be?
If for the next few hours we're going to be talking about complex, important things.
No, that's not a trigger
for
warning.
the black community.
Don't do
and
that.
If
Don't
you're
try
not
me- no.
interested
Don't
in
try and
progress
make other people feel like
and
they're dumb.
uplifting yourself,
No.
tap out.
The trigger warning should have been trigger warning boredom. That's what the trigger warning should have been. That's what it should have been. Man
It's
said
so
educated.
hilarious. We were talking about
No.
quantum physics.
All right.
We were talking about 11 dimensions.
This is what you were talking about that day. That day drained me.
Was it?
Was it?
Was you actually talking
I
about
wouldn't know.
I missed Friday show. I caught the beginning when Demi was bodying you, but I missed everything.
That never happened. Impossible. Impossible. No. You saw during the middle rounds. You know when you take the middle rounds off?
What's that on the phone call?
Yeah.
The vaccine gate.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is Demi had cheerleaders in me and Brent.
Demi
We were like,
was-
Demi. Does that sound like someone that just wanted me
11th
around?
round, it was a
I told you,
KO.
Demi sounds like he used vaccine season in the stew, but Demi was pro-vaccine.
To his core.
Yeah,
You had to allow him.
he
To his
took that.
core, honey.
You had to
I
allow
feel
him.
like he's got a constant supply in the crib. He just rees up anytime he's feeling a bit ropey. You get me? He
Give
just
himself.
Demi killed it, man. Demi killed it, man.
I felt Demi did very,
No,
very
home
well.
service.
Yeah,
Demi did though.
I felt like he had him on the ropes a few times, but obviously because he was like arguing about the thing that I know, like they lied a lot because he didn't have the information. You
I didn't
understand?
listen to the whole conversation, but a lot of the bits that I heard, he was obviously it was a good debate, and he puts his points
Very
across,
good.
puts the points across very well. But he just sounds like someone that's like he's gone, like he's indoctrinated or whatever the word.
No,
that he's,
don't do that.
Not indoctrinated, sorry, like-
Indoctrinated.
No, like
Demi.
he believes that he's bought
No.
into it. No, you know what it is? It's because of the side that he's on. He took it in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because he
assume
took it,
so, yeah.
that's the side that he's on. So he's got to represent that side, and he's done a very good job putting his points across and
But
representing
he
it.
argues for both, though. The only thing he said about E-Man when he was debating him was, "Nah, you're bringing too many points in at once. Allow me to focus on one thing." But I think he argues.
You can't
for
tell a
both.
man I'm bringing in too much facts.
is why
Man said,
Pacquiao was
you're
winning.
bringing in too much facts. What kind of arguments? I heard him say that, like, oh, it's too many points. You're conflating. It's not conflating. It's
Yeah.
all the same thing that I'm telling you. Like, this is
So
all
you
the.
lot- you lot ride for each other. I like
Anyway,
that.
do you know what? Yeah, because this is happening again.
Ramsey
You
just
start
wants to see
to lose me again.
All right,
It
sorry.
won't
Hey,
happen.
let's do headlines. Let's do headlines. Let's do headlines.
Wait. Let me just clarify. When I said what I said, I was joking, by the way.
What about Effa?
Yeah, F, so, and when it's
No,
suggesting,
no.
that-
Say
when
with
it's
your chest.
suggesting
It's
that-
so big and bad today.
no, I'm apologizing.
Yeah, but you have,
Because
when you're going to apologize, you have to be
somebody
clear.
seemed to think that I'm not allowed to make jokes.
Who said that? Who said you can't make jokes?
Tracy said I should stop calling people dumb. So if I've come across like that, I'm joking. Like I'm really, really joking. I'm the dumb one. Well, I said that
don't
I
add
was
that part.
fooled.
Don't
I
add
was
that
fooled by
part.
one. I'm the dumb one. I was fooled by one. Never again though.
Yeah, of course.
Esquire's never gonna get me again. Ever.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't know. I'll be the judge
I
of
might
that.
even hide him from the chat
Well, so you see suggestions.
so nobody can see it.
I'm so done. Anyway, quickly though. Birthday girl, morning.
Hi.
How's your
Hello.
birthday?
It was okay, thank you.
Oh, sorry,
Right.
can you just?
Why are you shy? Hold on.
Where is this?
It was okay, thank you.
You're so cute. Not the glow of a new age, honey. Love to see it. What's Brent doing?
I'm trying to find something for Gino.
Okay, never mind. Just yeah, you can go ahead with the
Oh, with deadlines.
yeah.
We ain't got the thing yet, have we?
He did
Well,
it.
the
He
kickers.
pressed it.
Oh, was
He pressed it, he pressed it,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, my mistake. All right, so our first headline,
No,
yeah.
it's John.
Trigger
Sorry,
warning.
Vons. I'm blaming Vons for everything.
Trigger warning, this one. And we spoke about this the other day, well, on Friday, and this is about the TV and radio presenter, Dr. Michael Mosley. Obviously, you guys heard that they found his body, right? So, yeah, man, his wife paid tribute to him, calling him wonderful, funny, kind, and brilliant. Dr. Claire Bailey Mosley said it was devastating in a statement confirming his death. She further went on to say that we had an incredibly lucky life together. We loved each other very much and were so happy together. CCTV footage showed that he had walked to the other side of the bay in intense heat and across rocky terrain. She also said in her statement that we're taking comfort in the fact that he so very nearly made it. He did an incredible climb, took the wrong route, and collapsed where he couldn't be easily seen by the extensive search team. Michael was an adventurous man. It's part of what made him so special. She also thanked the extraordinary people on Simi who worked tirelessly to find her husband. Next headline takes us to France, where the president, Emmanuel Macron, has been accused of gambling with French democracy after announcing that he will dissolve parliament and call snap legislative elections in the wake of his allies' crushing defeat to the Marine Le Pen far-right national rally in Sunday's European Parliament elections. So on a night that saw far-right parties make significant but far from conclusive gains in Europe, the RN, which is the national rally, won 32% of the French vote, more than double the 15% or so scored by Macron's allies, this according to projections, with the socialists just behind on about 14%. The first round of elections for the National Assembly will take place on the 30th of June and the second on the 7th of June. This is what Macron announced in an address to the nation in a huge gamble on his political future 3 years before the end of his second term as president. And the last headline, far-right parties are predicted to win a record number of seats in the European Parliament, a result that, if confirmed, would deliver a stinging rebuke to Brussels' political mainstream and add uncertainty to Europe's future direction. After 3 days of voting across the European Union's 27 member states, an exit poll showed that the far-right parties were set to win around 150 of the Parliament's 720 votes, which will likely make it harder for mainstream parties to form majorities needed to pass laws. And in a speech late Sunday, the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said that the results show that her party, which is the European People's Party, EPP, predicted to secure the most seats, could still act as an anchor of stability, but called on her political allies to help guard against extremist parties. The full results are going to be trickling in today, when the process of coalition building will begin, as Europe centrists seek to put aside their differences to see off a resurgent far right. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the headlines. Most of the far right gains were concentrated in countries that elect large numbers of seats of France, Italy, and Germany. So the very influential European nations, the far right, they're coming into the forefront, man. But yeah, that's it for the headlines.
Wonderful. Let's get into what you're saying to pick up the day.
All right, people. So today's topic of the day, yeah, this is based off a post that I saw yesterday by Ebony. Remember Ebony that came on the show? That gave us all the insights about our hair.
Trichologist.
Yes, thank you very much.
I missed that one, didn't I?
It was a good episode.
'Cause I don't feel like I know who she is.
Yeah.
No, you missed that.
And I needed that as well, but yeah.
Don't use oils.
Basically, yeah. It doesn't help. But yeah, so she had a post yesterday and she was basically talking about her pay what you can service, right, that she's still got, right, going on. So if you guys are interested in that, go to her page. I believe Brent may put it in the chat. But yeah, or just go to one of our to the episode with Ebony, basically. You can find all the details there. So yeah, she's got a pay what you can service. Oh, she's also doing something for fathers as well, like how to basically teach all the fathers. You don't have to be a father yet, but the men basically how to braid kids' hair and things like that. You know what I'm saying? To try and share the burden and whatnot in the family home or in the home or whatever it may be. Anyway, long story short, yeah, she was talking about pay what you can services, and I thought, you know what? Let's actually bring this to the people. Like, do you feel like pay what you can services are actually good for business? Are they good for the community? Is it something that you think more people should be doing? Like, what's your views on paying what you can?
What's the pay what you can service?
So let's just say, we come to Pengate, and you're like, look, come down, pay what you can for the tickets.
Well, like whatever you can.
Yes. So say your normal thing would be £30, but you're giving the opportunity for people who maybe don't have £30. They'll pay £5. They'll pay.
Is there a minimum set? Someone can come and say, all I got is 50 pence and come and get it.
Some don't do minimum. Some have minimum, some don't.
Yeah.
I think it depends on what the service.
Okay.
So for example, like I've got a friend who does like fitness sessions and stuff, and he does that, but all the money gets donated to charity.
Ah, okay.
So because I guess it's a charitable event, I feel like people are more inclined to be a bit more generous because the money's going to charity. I think the only problem with the pay what you can service is people that will take the mick. Do you get what I mean? Who clearly can afford to pay the actual price, but do you know what I mean?
What is clearly can afford though? Because let's just say like,
okay,
yeah,
let's say tickets are £30, yeah. I can pay the £30, But if you're giving me the option to not pay the £30,
Yeah.
I'm gonna not pay the £30.
But is that being able to afford? Because let's just say there's a book or an event that's £30.
Yeah.
If it's £30, I wouldn't go. But let's just say if I could pay £15, I would go.
But you can afford to pay the £30 though.
Yeah, but I would keep it. If like me going to the event would depend on me giving up my £30. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that because I can afford it. Am I prepared to part with it?
What does affording it mean? Having the £30 to pay for the event doesn't mean you can afford it. In certain circumstances, like
Fair.
physically having the £30 to pay for that ticket, that's fine.
Fair, but I
if you've
mean-
got other things
Yeah.
that are more important, that money to go and you can't afford this.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's people who can afford to pay the £30 who won't pay the £30.
I think
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
was talking about disposable, not your last £30 in your bank account.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you
It's-
to use your last amount.
Yeah.
I don't think that way anyway. So I'm not a person who I've got £50. I'm gonna spend £45. That's not being able to afford it. Do you get what I mean? I'm talking more the people who can afford the £30. Like you can buy.
Yeah, I know.
several, but you don't see the value in it. Do you get what I mean? Prime example, yeah. People who, because everybody has like what they prioritize or what they value, right? So some people see value in spending loads of money on hair and beauty. A girl can spend £500 on a wig because for her it's worth the investment. But then get her to pay for something. Did you look shocked at the price of a wig? Oh,
That's cheap as well.
Let's not talk about hair.
£500
100% for good quality. Some wigs, anyway. Another conversation for another day. But you might offer somebody.
He's looking at you.
What is that?
I'm not talking about me.
Yeah, but answer the question.
All in all, to get like the hair and to get it put on my head cost me just under 500. Yeah, but this isn't even top of the range hair. If I and that was because I just couldn't part with the
You're
money.
wearing
You should have
hand-me-downs.
said you got the plug.
Big Gina.
What's hand-me-downs? It's not hand-me-downs. It's the... No, I'm not doing it. Do you know what? New age.
He's a moan about me spending money on trainers. This is what they're doing.
But my point is... I will never moan at you for spending money on trainers. You know I can't.
It's true.
I cannot. I'm not the person to moan at you for spending... But that, again, that's my point, right? I can spend... Even gym wear. Let's put that into perspective. I can spend... Gymshark, yeah, is... I'd say... I won't say it's expensive, but for some people it is relatively expensive. I understand you can't get over the hair because
It
you keep
looks
staring at it.
pristine though. So
And let me explain to you what it is.
what do you
So,
get for hire?
the quality? This hair is not bad quality, but I have other wigs that are elite.
Now we were to tell
I have spent more money on. But right now,
Would he be able
bearing
to
in
tell? Would
mind-
he be able to
Yeah, tell the
tell?
difference.
no, but bearing in mind how much I've spent already on the wedding and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm like, not now.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not about that.
Sorry, we're having a
He's saying if there's Mark's basically said
If Brent couldn't tell the difference, then what's the point in spending the money?
It's not about
them.
Brent.
It's about her.
It's about me, and also like in terms of good quality hair. Yeah, it's about how long it lasts for. Like, there's a lot of things that go into it. So I would rather spend money on top quality hair that will last me a very, very, very long time that I can reuse. Do you get what I mean?
It's the same as like clothes and like for you. If you whatever your vice is, isn't it? People got cars, people got clothes, people have different things that they want to spend their money on. So it's just I get it.
No, I heard that.
But I think to add to the point that Gina was saying, what I think you were gonna say is that people spend all that money on that, but then when it comes to actually paying for a service, they're mad stingy.
Yeah, that's. You know what it is, yeah? With that, like you're saying, with that kind of thing, when you give people the option to cut corners and to get things cheaper, they're always going to take it, whether they can afford it or not. You know what I'm trying to say?
And that was the point I was making.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's not a case of like I said, if I can spend the £30, it's like even like discounts and stuff. You're gonna want the cheaper option just because you can. Do you get what I mean? You're giving me the option to pay less for the same thing. I'm not gonna. I'm going to pay. Do you know what I mean? Because you've given me the option to.
So you think overall it's bad for business?
It depends on what your goals are. Because if you're doing this as a give back, do you know what I mean? I think it just depends on you and what your goal is and who you're trying to serve and service. And
So are there things that you overpay for?
Yeah, normal
Loads.
basic big companies. And I feel like that what Gina's saying relates to my auntie Kemi. When they hear her prices, and this is to do with health, it's to do with the betterment of your child and the birth and everything, they still going, oh, is that how much it is?
No, but I'm saying, are there things that you would overpay for? Something that you know costs £20 and you're saying, here, take 30.
Yeah, if it's a small business and maybe you know the person, you got a good rapport with them, or even you got a relationship with them, you might want to pattern up.
I feel like if you've got a relationship with them or you know the person, that kind of
see, that's the issue. I don't like
Would you
that.
overpay something for a stranger? Or could a stranger provide a service or do something? Well, not maybe providing a service, because that's kind of like tipping, isn't it? If someone
that's
provides a
what
good
I was about to
service
say.
and you're super happy with it, I suppose I could see why you might overpay. You know what I'm trying to say? That, like I said, that's like tipping. But in what circumstances would you?
Depends on what it depends on how good the service is, or what quality, or how good and what value you see that service bringing you. So if you, for example, if you go to Gina's event, yeah, and it's a pay what you want, I would like to think that a lot of them would want to pay the actual amount because they see the work that she's doing and they want to. What's up?
No, I was just thinking. So it's if you've got like a pay what you can service, pay what you can, but you could overpay in it in that same service. So do you reckon do people do that, or would they just always?
Yeah, I think some people do actually. Some people do.
What's the ratio?
I don't know.
You say you ain't got the numbers right there.
Nah, not
'Cause
at all.
I know my mother-in-law is the DJ, so I know how punters are. I remember, I'm sure you're dealing with the same thing. Like, people always got something to complain about.
Oh, 100%.
Always.
But that's the thing, and I think from doing events, I rate and I have to respect. I remember when I messaged Hazer because I was like, how have you done this for like 12 years? I said, because I'm ready to pull out my hair. I said, and it's not even been a year. And I was like, and I guess for me, it's because I'm dealing with our community specifically. Do you get what I mean? So I'm like, how have you been able to like stay sane and service everyone and do it from like a place of being calm? I was like, because I'm finding it quite frustrating because everyone has an opinion and everybody has something to say, and you can't please everybody, right? And I think a lot of people don't actually understand the energy and effort and what it takes to put on such events. And from the outside looking in, you like, I remember I saw a tweet when Recess announced they were doing their thing in what they did the other day, Recess Land thing. And someone sat there and tried to do like the breakdown of what they believe it would cost for them to put on that event and how much they sold tickets for, so how much profit they believed that they were making. And it made me laugh because I was like, there's so much stuff you lot actually don't understand goes behind the scenes in terms of costs and stuff. So don't go on the internet and say how much roughly does it cost to hire out this venue and take that price and think that's what it costs, because there's production, there's sound. There's
Sorry to cut you. There's a lot of time when people do events, especially when you're brand building and trying to build something up. There'll be a lot of times where people be putting on events and they ain't even made no money.
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm people.
100%.
You look on the outside. I remember my first event and some random guy DM'd me and was like, rah. So what? When I'm thinking about it, yeah, a person I don't know, by the way, was like, oh, so what? That venue probably cost you this, and you told tickets for this.
Yeah, they start doing head counts.
Penny pinching, money, whatever.
Pocket watching.
Pocket watching. And he was like, oh, sis, you must have made about 30 bags and da-da-da-da-da. What are you saying? The way I just deleted and blocked, I thought, do you know?
And that's the whole point of it, because it don't really matter. At the end of the day, if you're going to go again and you put on a good event, you can make the money back on the next time.
It's a long-term game, innit? And it's an investment.
It's an investment in
Yeah.
yourself, and it's marketing and that, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? That. So there's times when you can put it on, even if you break even or run it at L, it's serving a purpose. You're going to go
100%.
again, you're going to get it right, you're going to move more tickets and more. But there'll be bare times when you're not.
Yeah.
But everyone looks from the outside in. But I feel like it's an hour thing though, because I don't. And again, I can't talk about other communities because I'm not in those spaces, right? But I'm just like, why do you lot sit there and get your pen and paper and your?
I've done that
Excel
at bare
spreadsheet?
times. I did it to my brethren. Do you know how many free shots concerts I've gone to, looked around and took my calculator and I said,
Nah, man.
God damn.
But it's not
And
real.
I do events. I know the game, like, but I still do the same shit. And it's fucked up because I do the same shit that I moan to people
Well,
about.
people do,
like
yeah.
people, everybody wants guest lists. You get what I'm saying?
To ask you that.
I saw your thing
everybody wants
and I
guest
hear
lists.
it.
No one wants to rest his hair, but I do that. You know what I'm trying to say?
How do you
When,
do
like, with
that?
my brethren, like when I'm going to R&B, I don't go on the website and buy my ticket.
Yeah.
I phone Taser and say, Come on,
But
Killy.
you said friend though. How do you deal with like randomers trying to like beg friend and then going, oh, can I get a discount? Oh, I know so and so. I know your sister. I know da da da.
That's nice.
Yeah, I just think I mean, I go through moods. If you catch me in a good mood,
Really?
yeah. If you catch me on the right day, I don't mind. I'll
Even
put you
over
on.
here,
If
mad
not,
people,
I
then
don't
when
want
they
to
do,
do
I
it.
get jarred just for them. I'm like, what do you
And
not-
it's
what do you
mad
mean
because
you
there's
want
certain
discount?
people. Like, I would say that even say that with the post that I done talking about people would ask me for things like rare, yeah. But then even after that, it's fucked up because even after that post, there's certain people that hit me up saying, "Yo, brother, man, come man, I'm a rare," and I'm like, bro, it's you, man. Like I wasn't talking about you. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So it's still
No,
mixed
but-
messages.
but
It's
you
like
know
they're
what
saying they're gonna come and pay the money, and I'm saying that message weren't for you're different.
No, but can
bro.
I be honest? I'm accepting your money though, 100%. No, do you know why? Because I see it as if you. I love my friends who actually just buy tickets. My cousin, yeah, like my mum and her mum are sisters. Blood. Do you know what I mean? This isn't a Ghanaian cousins thing. We're actually related, yeah. Every time I've done an event, and for me, there's no way I'm expecting you to pay. She buys her ticket. She don't even mess like. She literally will be like, "Got my ticket," and I'm like, ah. Like, I'm easily gonna put you on. She's like, no. Like, I know how hard you work. Like, I've watched you grow up. The least I can do is come and pull up and support. And half the time, she don't even come. That's what makes me laugh. Like, she'll be like, sis, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling it today. And she's paid for a ticket. And it's like, I respect that. Do you get what I mean? But in my head, I would never expect you to pay. Like, I'm always gonna put you on guest list. There's certain people that I will put on guest list regardless, right? And it means the world to me that you actually pay. Do you get what I mean? Because you understand that this is a job for me. It's work, regardless of whether you know me or not. Do you get what I mean? And I love that support. But at the same time, I would put you on guest list. But
I treat
I'm not
people how I
gonna-
like to be treated, man. And so there's certain people I'm not going to accept the money from. Guess this is important to build it up, to having people there and having people to support you and stuff like that. I feel like it's important. And that's just because when the shoes on the other foot, I know that I use guest lists. I appreciate them. You know what I'm trying to say? That so it works both ways. If I have that expectation to, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't know. It's different because not paying is not supporting. If that makes sense.
Say that again.
Not paying is not supporting. Like you saying like. You thinking, oh, I want to support you, I want to pay, but just because you didn't pay and you came for free and I guess that doesn't mean you ain't supporting me. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're not supporting me when you're coming and you're being there and you're bringing the vibe and you're sharing on your socials and sometimes just the association. You know what I'm trying to say? That there's different people got different reputations and stuff, and just you being associated with what I'm doing is massive for me.
But is that dependent on someone being a regular Joe or someone being influential? Like where's the line then? Because I'm assuming you can't just get any rando hitting you up being like, oh, let me be guest list, because some have to pay their part. If you're getting a mutual, I'm assuming with you it's a mutual respect thing. Like if you go to theirs and they go to yours, both backs are being scratched.
Yeah, but there's some people that might do like I might notice someone that just supports everything that I do.
That's different.
And they're random though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say?
okay,
But if I
that's
notice the
different.
support like
Yeah.
across the board, like just yeah, man, take it. Yeah, take it.
Do you know what? Sorry, Brian's made a very valid point here, and Brian says your guest list always mean free. And you know what? For my event, yeah, I have friends and family, so I have guest list, and then I have like a even cheaper ticket for like my people. Them, do you get what I mean? So you can, do you know what I mean? So like, there's ways around it because ultimately. Like I said, yeah, from the outside looking in, you might look at it and think, oh, you know, like you're above float. These times I'm drowning. So I need all the support I can get. Do you get what I mean? So to show that, it's like, okay, you know, I've got a friends and family discounted ticket. So
People don't even care. Remember the 4 pen game ones that I done at the
Box Park.
at the box park at Croydon. People seeing the events and talk about, yeah, you're killing it. I'm saying, then you're not reading the letters on the tin. This is a free event. I spend money here. Like this cost me to put on. I don't understand what you are talking about. Killing what? Where these funds you're talking about generating from? Like, what? You are gone mad. But they don't even care. They just see crowds and glitz and glamour and just start doing maths and say, yeah.
I think it's that lack of understanding that people don't. 'Cause if they actually watched you lot set up the event, set up the emails, going to the meetings, doing the insurance part of it, all the paperwork, they just don't see with that. They just see the end goal and be like, it's easy, I can do that.
Events
I'm not
are
support
tough,
bruv.
bro.
It's mad.
Tough, bro.
It's mad.
it's not fun.
Yeah,
I don't know
tough.
how you lot do it. I see you lot and my mother-in-law, I see people I know, I'm like, nah, I would never do that. The constant calls, the changes, someone hit you up, oh, is this happening? It's constant. It's you have to adapt every single day. And it's like, I can't
Do you know what I
that.
think is worse for me? Yeah, because my event, so mine is annoying and doesn't make sense from a numbers perspective, yeah, because I'm always capped. Because remember, mine's a physical event, so space is an issue.
Yeah.
So if I have a venue that has 1,500, that if the venue's capacity is 1,500, I can't sell 1,500 tickets. So I'm always limited to potential earnings of what I can make. And then when I go for the bigger spaces, it's even worse because the price tag that comes with that premium is insane because the venue is going to base it on the full capacity, but I'm never going to have that full capacity in there. And then because of all the stuff that I need in terms of production, it's cheaper to go for a venue that's kind of already set as opposed to a blank space and building everything yourself. Because you see, again, I didn't know this. I didn't know how expensive production was in terms of building a stage, having a screen, sound, mics. And again, because I'm moving,
Don't know how much them screens cost.
because I'm moving, I
And
need
you got to pay man to run it and thing as
I
well.
need a PTZ operator to follow. Like, and you know, in your head, yeah, you think these things are standard. When they're like, no, we got to hire someone in to come and sit on that camera and follow you as you move. I'm thinking, huh? Like, isn't that all, you know what I mean? But again, these are all things that you have to factor in. So production, more time is more expensive than the actual venue.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it makes sense to go for venues that kind of have everything all built in. But then a lot of them in London, they're not big enough for what I'm trying to do. So I have to reduce. It's just crazy. And because
Summertime,
again,
can't you go in a park?
do you know what?
It's weather
Because
dependent,
it's
innit?
summertime,
dependent, that's the
I
thing.
did really want to do something. But we live in England and I'm so sorry. But this year is looking like the absolute ghetto. in
Apparently, it's
terms
the
of-
rainiest June we're going to have since like 19 something.
So I'm like, I didn't want to risk it because that alone is, you know what I mean? And then if I want to get a marquee or something, cost. Everything
everything.
is money in it. So
And especially liability wise, if anything goes wrong, it all falls on you. If you haven't, you know what I mean, dot your I's and cross your T's.
With all the effort that goes into this, yeah, do you feel like pay what you can services are worth it then?
not for me. I'm sorry. It's not for me in my household right now. I'm so sorry. No, not right now. If I got to a place where it was, I've got no issues with giving back and stuff and making it more accessible for everyone. But just right now,
No.
in this life, have money.
I don't.
Because if I have, then that stuff's mine now.
Yeah, I couldn't see no pay what you can service making sense because I would need to put like a minimum, and then that's not pay what you can. That's still I might as well just set the price at the if you know what I'm trying to say. For me personally, I don't know what I could be doing where that's gonna make sense, and people are always just gonna take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I was like selling food to like homeless people or something.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like a part you're missing is that the girl, or the lady, sorry, was providing a service that could benefit everyone. And she knew that she had a price tag, she could sell her service, but she also knew that there were people that existed, or people that exist that can't afford a service, so she done the pay what you can. But I think on the video that Iman sent me was, there were people, I'm assuming her actual clients were saying to her, you're too good for this. Because I feel like people were paying her, were undervaluing her service. So you're probably right. There isn't something you can give that's necessarily charitable. But I feel like in instances where you are, maybe like independent midwifery, or she was giving out hair advice, in those kind of situations, yeah, where it's charitable, maybe you would. But she was.
If it's like a charity or something, I don't know, government funded or she's got sponsorship, there's someone there that's paying something to subsidise to make up the difference for your losses, then fine, because I understand doing good work, but eventually you're just going to run your business into the ground if you're just running at a loss. If people are just undercut, like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
100%.
Like, you're trying to do a good deed, I hear that, but to what end though?
Yeah.
But for the community is what she was saying.
Yeah, but eventually, because I don't know, so we're speaking to people, we don't know what they're paying typically for stuff and all that, but if you just go worst case scenario, sometimes it's how sustainable is it?
Remember, that was just for a period. That was just to, you know, like she said in the video, just to open it up and make it more accessible to certain people. But like I was saying before, can it also benefit your business as well? Because look, you had Pen Game going for long, right? And it's just free. What if you just said pay what you can? So instead of getting zero, you may get something. Is it much different?
In that sense, I could have done it because I was prepared to give them away for free.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I got £1 for a ticket, anything I get is a bonus, isn't it? But that's because I was prepared That's because I was prepared to give it away for free.
Yeah.
When I'm not prepared to give it away for free, and I'm taking in all my calculations and everything into consideration, I need to hit my mark.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Do you feel like if you guys were to do it, so Ginny, you said no, yeah? But if you were to do it, let's just say you were to do it in a month's time, do you feel like the quality of the service will dip?
No. The reason why it won't is because I'm very big on my brand and what I stand for.
Okay.
So if I'm going to do something for free, basically, if I'm doing that, it's because I'm prepared to give it away for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that shouldn't mean that the standard should drop, because then if that's the case, I shouldn't bother doing it. Do you get what I mean?
But someone could argue that it would be understandable. So like the freebies,
I think the standard per se wouldn't drop, but your experience would be different.
Okay.
So my offering would probably be different, if you get what I mean. So yeah, maybe you won't get a goodie bag.
If I'd done tickets like that and I said, oh yeah, pay what you can, what's the chances that most people are just going to buy the tickets for like £1 or something?
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Especially our people.
And even though
I am people.
even though if I was gonna give it away for free, so the pound's still better than nothing. But still, it's like, come on, man, like what are we doing here? Like, and ain't that humiliation? Ain't that what most people are gonna do? Just go and just say, all right, cool, £1, there you go.
But there's nothing wrong with that at the same time, because you've given them the options. You got what I mean? But like, we're always gonna. That's what I said. Like, if you give me the option, it's like giving me a discount code, yeah, and allowing me to get money off an item and paying full price. I'm obviously going to pick the discounted price, the discounted offer. Do you know what I mean? Because why wouldn't I? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I guess so. But I guess it's more so how you value your skills and your expertise for the person giving the service, I mean. But the charitable thing would have to be chalked down to that. But is that the fact that you not see most people would want to pay nothing or pay the very minimum, is that a reflection on the community in any way?
It's just life. It's probably just projecting. It's reflecting on yourself and what you on what I think of what I would do.
That's why I said I am people. I'm very like I can take accountability and be like, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. So I don't expect, and I'm not here moaning about it. That's just why I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
There's no point in complaining about it, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, we need to change and phooey. Because
So everyone, so all you guys, yeah, would you be the ones who basically would take advantage of that, pay less? You guys pretty much said it. Or would you pay a bit more? Especially if it's a place that you go to. So let's just say it was, I don't know, we go to every, you know what I'm saying, like every pen game and whatever it may be, yeah, and you recognize that this particular time, it's going to be pay what you can. As somebody who pays to go to these events, so like you said, your cousin, she still pays, right? Do you think she will pay the same amount as before? Do you think she'll pay less? Do you think she'll pay more?
because she's family, I think she'd still maintain that level of, do you know what I mean, support, because she doesn't have to pay.
Yeah.
She can easily come for free, and she knows this. But she chooses to pay.
Okay.
So I can't see it being any different. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's making that choice to pay, knowing that she can come for free.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and what would you do? So now you're going to an event. Same thing, you're in your cousin's position. You go there all the time.
If I'm in my cousin's position, I'd maintain the same energy.
Okay, cool.
It's just like, it would just basically be like a form of tipping. Like I'm saying, depending on how happy you are with the service that they provide. If I've got a restaurant and it's my favourite restaurant, and every time I go there, like I'm literally just so happy, content, impressed with this food. And then one day you go there and they're saying, and they've got a thing going on that's pay what you can. And if you go there and then you consume that and it's still the same feeling, probably even better if it's even more, you might say, you know what, like if it was that plate's £10, here's 15 today. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? This is sick. You know what I'm trying to say? But like I'm saying, it's just probably just like a form of tipping. Yeah. We don't really tip. We ain't got a tipping culture like that over here anyway. So that's probably the kind of things the kind of incentives that you might have to run.
But you don't tip?
Who? What, me?
Yeah.
No, when I'm on holiday, but not in...
The only place I tip from the kindness of my heart is Africa.
You don't tip?
Not in England. On holiday I do. I don't tip there, no.
So when you look at the bill and it says optional service charge.
Oh, I
But
don't.
if it's optional, I
never
press no.
Oh, but I've
No,
never,
no, not on the
but
receipt, not on the
I've
machine.
never had. It's service charge ain't optional here.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's
Where?
all that. It's
Look at the
always. They
receipt.
just don't tell you. They put it on there. You can tell them.
a
take
small
it.
print.
Oh yeah,
You
I'm
can
not.
call them
I'm-
and say, it's-
No, I know. I'm
gas
not,
on, gas
yeah,
on.
gas on.
What, you don't do that?
No, I don't.
What,
No.
what, you don't do
I
that?
pay.
Yeah.
I pay.
You pay it, yeah? So you do
Yeah.
tip.
No, because it's different.
Because it's longer.
It's
like,
because
yeah.
it's
I was
because
about to
it's
say, I want to check if you made a scene on it. That's
No,
why.
I'll make a scene.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If I'm
I
not-
know you will.
But if I'm not
I've done
happy
that
with
a
the
few
service
times.
though, if I'm not happy with the service, I tell them come and take this off my bill.
100%. But I'm saying,
Right.
but
go on,
generally
Or if I
speaking,
just didn't
whatever
wanna pay
service
that
charges
much.
on the bill.
No.
Say?
What if I just don't want to pay that much?
No, a lot of I know people who will make cause a scene.
You don't cause a scene. Because we've eaten in bare places
Yeah.
and you tip, cuz. So
No.
there's a tip. Alright.
I can tell you plenty of times when I said no, because I don't want to pay that much.
What is it? Because it was shit or
No, it's just I don't want to pay that much. Like if in my head I'm thinking I'm spending £50, and then because of your tip I'm paying 65.
I can't remember where it was.
Well, you don't automatically add a tip onto the
Oh
menu.
no, of course not.
I went to pay for something. I can't remember because I ordered it, and I remember looking at the menu. So I remember thinking how much it cost, and then when they were telling me what I got to pay, or I'm saying, one second, there's been a steak here. How come it's telling me I got to pay this when I pay that? Oh no, that's service. Who?
Exactly.
What? Take that off.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yes, exactly.
You
So
didn't even
the
serve
service-
it.
so the
No, because
service is
I think I walked up and got it. Like they won't even know.
Oh,
They won't even know
that's
service.
what
Like you know what I'm trying to say.
that's
Like
what-
going through the bar.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, but I'm just saying. That
Same thing, still on the
I get what you're
receipt.
saying. I get what you're saying because if you don't question the service charge, then essentially you are tipping. And there's
Yeah.
pure times where I
Mm-hmm.
see the service. I'm like, right, cool, and I'll just
Yeah,
pay.
yeah, yeah.
But there's times when I've told them, and sometimes he's right. It's not even just because of bad service. Sometimes it's because in my mind that just wasn't what I was
Exactly.
mentally prepared to do. I told him,
100%.
hey, take this off.
Yeah. It's not even like you want to. Like I remember one time, it was a while ago. I went to
course it was.
Shaka Zulu, yeah, and the same thing occurred. I was like, wait a minute. For all of this, I get it. It looks nice and all that stuff, but I can't take that home with me, right? And I don't want to pay this much. So this substantial amount of service charge,
Which is usually 12.5.
yeah, I did that. It adds up. You know what
And they
I'm saying?
split it because there's one time the girl was serving us. We were saying, "Come," we were trying to give her some money, and she was like, "Oh no, she can't
Exactly.
take
You
it."
don't
That's
give her
another
cash,
thing.
though, but you give her
But she's
cash.
saying she wouldn't take it. She goes, "Oh yeah, we got a thing. We all split the tips." I'm saying, "No, I'm not tipping these people.
Exactly.
We don't
Yeah.
fuck about these
Yeah, that's
people. We want to
different.
give you the money."
But I give
She's like,
them
"Oh no,
cash.
you got to thing it." I said, "If you're not taking it, then we're not
Exactly.
swinging it." She said, "Oh no, we can't." I said, "All right, cool. Go about your business. We're not tipping."
I give them cash.
This
I
money's,
usually
this money's
ask.
for you
You
and you
know-
alone.
Black people.
Exactly.
No, the money's for her and her alone. Unless you're the only, you need to be the sole one benefiting
Sole
from this, the
proprietor.
sole proprietor of this money, or I'm not giving it to you.
Because I used to run a cafe, innit? So I know all about the whole tipping. Like that's why I'm fully invested. So when we used to actually give good service, the people didn't tip, which thank God most people did.
You get upset.
Yeah, but what's going on?
That's ridiculous.
It's
Why?
mad.
That's
Because-
ridiculous.
Let me tell you what's
You know who
interesting.
used to
Yeah?
tip
That's
the most?
poor behaviour.
You know who used to tip the most? Shutters. All the shutters used to come to my place, tip the most. The most generous.
man.
The most generous man them used to tip the most. They were the most generous out of everyone. And you know who? Yeah, no, it was them.
Do you know what annoys me,
That
yeah?
jars me so
Do you know
much.
why though? And mate, I'm not trying to influence no one's
Wait.
election.
I want Brent to land. His face has been so.
Wait.
Oh, God.
You didn't reach over the coffee table to nudge me when I gave you a compliment, right?
So he was swinging off his nuts.
But
His
this
back hair was too far, bro.
proximity, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, man, please.
yeah. Ramsey, seriously though, you established your coffee shop and you're serving people with the view that
They should tip you.
they should tip
No,
you.
no.
Can I be honest?
No.
I don't get
Let
why.
me attack him, please.
Okay, sorry.
Hold on, let me attack him. No, I didn't serve them with the view that they should tip. I served them, and my staff served them with good service that I thought deserved the tip. If they served it and we done everything we can to, because let's bear in mind, you're acting like
This is
staff.
wild.
Of course it is.
Like staff
We
in
should
restaurants don't get
expect-
treated like shit.
We're coming in to patronize
No.
your shop.
Exactly.
You're supposed to be giving us substandard service.
Like, my
Yeah,
thing is,
substandard.
no, but you know what it is? It's like, okay, sorry, this is how I see it. You want to get paid extra for doing your job.
Can you imagine?
That's how no,
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 let
no,
me lie.
exactly.
That's how it literally sounds like, wait, you want me to pay you extra for doing your job, then don't do your job. I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry. I don't expect to get paid more for doing all the stuff that I'm doing when it is my job. This is what I'm required to do, and I know how much I'm getting paid, right? I signed up for this job knowing that this is what I'm getting. I'm not going to get in my feelings because you haven't paid me extra for doing my job. That's what it sounds like. So, and that's what it's like in my head. So it's like, I'm not thinking I have to tip you because, bro, you're doing your job. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but then it's when they're doing it good,
Let me
though.
preface,
And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's where the tips come
I
from.
didn't
Because
get
there's some people that are serving you that and they add to the whole dining experience.
Ambience.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and they are so good at it. If they're doing their job, but they're so good at their job and they are providing such a good service for you, you turn around and say, you know what? Here you go,
100%.
And it's
And
normally,
fair enough.
It's normally because it's kind of compared to experiences you've seen elsewhere or even in the same establishment. And if everybody was on the same type of code, you wouldn't be thinking that person's doing far better than anything else that you've experienced.
Okay. I'm with you.
In certain restaurants that you walk into, that particular owner of the restaurant says, I want people to come back. And I want people to even feel as though each time they come here, they're looked after. So you won't have to think about, all right, because this person's doing a better job, I'm going to put my hand in my pocket and then do that. I'm thinking about the next time you come on, the person that you tell, go to that restaurant because that restaurant is wavy. Go on Google reviews, leave a review. Not because I'm coming in and I'm expecting.
So you don't tip?
Me?
You tip.
Oh, I definitely do.
You do. I knew you tip.
Why?
With my place,
Why?
the owner doesn't get the
Why?
tip. That's why. The owner doesn't get the tip. I always.
I'm so done. You're childish. How can you go, wanker?
The owner does not get the tips. Like you said, when you spoke to that girl, said, "Are you getting the tip?" Oh, no, we split it. I'm the same as you. I hand them cash. It's only to them. I don't give a shit about anyone else. And I've been to other establishments where the owners do get the tip, and then they underhand it to the staff. But that's just, obviously I'm gonna be biased because I used to have a place, and I know the stuff that we used to deal with as well as what my staff used to deal with. It's a madness. I had a person complain. Sorry, damn. I had a person complain because her food was too big, and it came too quick. But then when she finished it, she came to me and said, "Oh no, I'm not paying for that."
What?
That's impossible.
She enjoyed it, said it was too large, and said, "No, I'm not paying for that."
Not paying for the food.
She's not paying for the food. I said, "No, you're paying for that food."
Let me ask you a question
insane.
as well, yeah? Sorry, because I realised, because it happened when we went to America. Let's say you order something and you don't like it, yeah? Do you ask them to take it back or give you a different option
No,
or whatever?
send it, take it back.
You just firm it.
No, take it back. I was gonna take it back.
Okay, and do you expect to pay for it?
How much have I tried it, and then that's it?
Can I-
If I tried it and I don't like it, then I send it back.
Is
I'm
this
not paying for
something?
it.
Am I trying like some new cuisine? I just decide
No,
I don't
no,
like
no.
it, or it's just it is bad.
So basically, you ordered. So when we went to Vegas, I ordered a salad, an omelette, yeah, and it was awful. It was so bad, and everyone on the table looked at me because I was so sad, and they were all eating. I was like, "No, I'm done." I think I had 2 bites, and I was like, "This, I can't even force myself to eat this." I left it. So obviously, she came over and was like, "Is everyone okay?" Normally, I'm just gonna firm it, right, and just not eat it, and I'll pay for it because whatever. And everyone was like, "No, she don't like it, sorry," and they took it back, and I was like, I never do that. If I don't like something, I would just firm it because you've made it, innit? So in my head, you've made it, so I have to pay for it. And my friends were literally like, "No, if you don't like something, you can just
Send it back.
You know
Send it
what I
back because you didn't eat it.
Yeah, but
So you're not
I would.
possible.
That's me done with that restaurant though. I would send. If I would have told them, you know what, I can't eat this. I don't like this. This is terrible. You don't need to take it back. Also, I'm not paying for it. That's fine. But I'm not replacing it with nothing.
They should never expect you to
I
pay
don't.
for it.
I don't
Never.
mix. I don't play. I don't change food and that. I know what these people are doing in
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
kitchens and that. And I said, "What you didn't like my food?"
Oh,
No,
yeah.
we didn't do
Alright,
that.
see
That
how
was
much.
a madness.
See how much you
But-
like. See how much you
but-
like this. And give it back. No,
Why is your
I
face
don't
like that?
Because
mix.
he's waiting to attack.
No, that's not even the look he's giving.
No, I don't. I'm not
There's
taking food back. I
Several
told,
different experiences being shared
yeah,
just
but
now.
I tell people don't. If you don't like it, you don't want it. Just don't think it. Don't go back again. I don't exchanging food and
That's a shame. You
complaining
shouldn't
and
feel
stuff
like
like that. No, because you don't.
Shouldn't feel like that.
People are bad mind, whether it be the chefs or the servers. They're weird. They're funny, and obviously, not everyone's gonna do that. But I just don't trust humans, innit? There's sometimes where they'll just they would fix it and just give it back to you. Normally, it'll be fine or probably even better. But I just don't trust these people. I don't take the chance. I'm not playing with my food.
No,
I'm
I
not-
get it, 'cause
I'm
I wouldn't-
I'm not swapping out because I'm not making complaints. I'm not cussing them out. Cussing the chef out and talking about how bad he is and say, "Oh, but give me something else." No, I don't trust him.
Nah, it shouldn't be like
Just
that. Man.
sprinkle some nonsense.
If one of my staff came up to me and said, "Oh, someone wants something that's over and beyond," my first question was, "Are they a dickhead?" Are they dickhead? No, they're not. Cool, say less. You like them? Cool. We'll sort them out. That's you got
If
me.
they're
Nice.
dickhead, what are you gonna do? Spice
No,
up.
time to go suck out. We ain't doing none. Easy. I'm not going over and above for you. What do you mean?
type of cafe was it?
English breakfast, man. Good old English breakfast.
Not gonna lie, I love a cafe, you know.
Nah,
I
man.
think cafes are
Cafes
are
elite.
like
Staple.
Cafes
they're a
are
good
elite.
experience, man.
Yeah,
I actually like cafes.
East London
There needs
thing,
to be
man.
more healthy cafes though.
relax.
It's an East London thing.
Like I don't like greasy cafes. Like you know when you go somewhere, like you see the one up the roads, the one there was it 104? What is it they're called?
One of them numbers.
Yeah, but their food is. I've never had a full English there, but you know when you can tell, that like this is clean. Like your food isn't gonna be drenched in oil and like I like those kind of cafes. I hate greasy. I don't like greasy food.
All right.
no,
So,
Sorry. Go back.
Danielle, right? Right, our lovely co-founder. So, she used to do waitressing, and she used to proper, like, look after the patrons, right? And off the back of the tips that she got a first house.
Is it?
That's what she said, yeah.
her.
That's sick.
Yeah. So I'm just picturing what that service
Looks
would be like. Yeah.
She was,
It
I'm
was that
assuming
good.
she was presentable. She was
Yeah.
malleable. She adapted.
She
da, da,
went
da.
out the way
That's
to
what I'm saying.
be. Yeah.
That's sick.
She
Also-
deserved the tips. She didn't just do
Well, not from you
the
because you
thing.
didn't tip her, but
No, I
Also-
would if you're good enough. But if I'm just coming to your place, because you gave me the food that I paid for.
that's not what I said.
So why am I giving you a tip?
Gina land.
Okay, go.
No,
We'll
I
come
hear what you're
back.
saying, man. I'm on your side with this.
I was gonna say, but also Danielle's a woman and she's attractive, so we have to factor in pretty privilege.
I'm telling people pay attention to pretty people.
No, they do. So I just wanted to put that in there as well. That pretty privilege
Yeah,
is a
but
thing. And
she was
not saying that
how
she
she
didn't.
was moving in
not-
my head.
not-
She didn't need to be.
No, but
doing
not-
all that.
not
Just
saying
she
that-
went overboard.
Okay.
But as you said, pretty
My
privilege.
point is, I'm not saying that to dismiss anything else though. I'm just adding it to the pot.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm with you, Manuel. I'm
Brett.
fully with
'Cause
you.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said though.
Please
When-
explain.
because
Have I worked in waitressing?
you would know if you worked in waitressing.
No. So the only food thing that I've worked in was when I worked in the cinema, but I didn't do the food bit for long though. So I did it briefly and then
It's
I moved to
difficult,
like
man.
tickets.
People turn to
But
monsters,
people weren't.
man.
You know what though? Yeah, people weren't. I didn't get tips. I always got numbers. Sorry, I got numbers on the back of cinema tickets.
I don't think you can get tips.
No,
to
not in the
serve
cinema.
popcorn.
No, not usually.
No, but you know, like you might think, oh, no, I'm not worth an extra tenner.
But people get tips in weird
Fiver.
places. So I don't. Yeah, because Harrods, man, them get tipped there.
I
All the
didn't
time.
get tips.
She just said Cineworld.
I didn't say
No, but I
Cineworld,
said
I
And
saw
you're
the
going to
cinema.
Harrods.
Yes, because you're there. They're just doing.
But I
retailing.
understand why you would get tipped in somewhere like Harrods though.
Because of the
The clientele and yeah, and obviously again, if you provide, if you're dealing with a customer, you go above and beyond. Fair enough.
It's like you have accounts.
But and like there's people that you might have regular customers who, because they like you, every time they come, they want to deal with you in particular. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think my personality and character has ever suited retail. So I'm not surprised that I've never, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
I've got a resting bitch face.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I've always like,
There's no
and
smile whatsoever.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Like all my retail jobs, when I think about it, I don't know how they put up with me for so long. Because I do not smile. You can't pay me to smile at you and be enthusiastic. Oh. Hi.
I could smile. I could smile.
I'm not a smiler.
No, I can smile because I laugh a lot at people and just at things. But it was when it was really, as soon as the situation's confrontational, then I'm like, okay, now, all right.
You're gonna
now,
meet my bad sides.
now I'm back to normal. And I worked in a lot of retail stores. And working, because I had my own cafe, I loved it because I could treat customers however I wanted to. If you're moving mad, I'm gonna move mad with you. Like it was the best. It was the best. I loved it.
So how
Beans and toast,
why
yeah.
do we give you the tip?
Yeah.
I want to know.
dumb?
Bang to, huh?
I want to know why we would give you the tip.
Because I know my staff are capable of giving really good service.
So that's it. So it's not because they did anything beyond or something.
It's not like
You
a
just said
restaurant.
earlier, if it's
They had just to go for the kitchen, to the table.
And
5-6 steps maybe.
no,
How many steps was it?
20.
You sure it was that big
Yeah,
of
it
a
was.
cafe?
It was.
Fair. It was small
We
people
had
you
two
hiring.
sides, side by side next door.
Ah, okay. Yeah. What do you want? Egg and toast. All right.
Nah, I've got the single, the double. You get me? I want extra black pudding, stuff of the law. You get me?
Never,
All that
ever.
stuff. but then with the shots, yes, I was. But the best bacon in South London. And the shot when the shots used to come in, they were the most jarring, but they were most generous. They just, let me get 2 fish fingers, chips, 1 bacon, well done, egg, well done, make sure it's well done. I want beans on that on the side, but don't have the beans touching anything. I want it separate. And I want a burger, but no bun, yeah? Make sure, and I don't want no onions on that. Jarring. They're the most jarring customers.
But you provided it, right?
Yeah.
And they
cool.
gave you the tips. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they understood that they were being annoying. They understood that.
They're just being, you know.
It's good times, man. I feel that shit puts hair on your chin, man. It's nuts. The way people used to treat people, just because you're providing a service, especially in a food establishment, people just turn into dickheads, monsters. Don't even get me started on coffee. Man, don't think they know coffee, don't know nothing about coffee. Nothing at all.
You had that special brew?
No, but they don't know what they're talking about. Don't come in talking a white Americano. No, Americano is black coffee, dickhead. It's jarring.
Sorry, coffee
Don't they want
connoisseur.
the white version?
No, that's coffee. Just ask for coffee, cuz. Or a latte. Don't piss me off.
Right?
It's jarring. If you know the people who used to come to my place,
guy's mad.
I'm triggered. Even when because you see me at
I
restaurants.
think I
innit?
want to go into hospitality. You know? I feel like my personality has improved so much because I was very like,
Sounds improved, boy. You get tip now.
what did you say? Tip drill? No. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Do you know what a tip drill means? And you're coming to throw into the conversation. Hello? Answer my question. Do you know what it means? No. You don't know what a tip drill means?
No.
It must be your ass because it's aimed to your face.
I need a tip drill.
I need a tip drill.
I need
That's
a
what a
tip
tip
drill.
drill
Definitely
is.
not a tip drill.
Thank you.
Back in the day.
It's fine. You're so dumb. No, but my personality has improved. So you know what it was? I was very like, I wasn't socially awkward, but I was. And so like, and I always found it hard to like talk to people I don't know. Like that was my biggest thing. I found it so hard to talk to strangers. So I was that person or that child who like, if I'm with my mum in a store, I'd be shy to ask for like another size or you know that those little, silly little things. I would be so embarrassed to go and ask someone back, excuse me, have you got that another size? And even when I went to uni, I used to always get my friends to do it, and they were like, "Are you 5?" So I've always found it hard. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I was very like to myself. But it's because of my brands that I've had to become a lot more friendly, personable, and whatnot. So I think if I worked in thingy now, I'd be better. I want to try it.
Well, working on hospitality.
I think it'd be an experience.
Oh, days.
Social experiment.
Yeah, like a social experiment. Not because I actually want to do it and get paid.
No, I
but
get
imagine like a day, go to someone's restaurant and like be a waiter or waitress or whatever and see how it goes.
All right, guys, I think we can wrap it up there. But I do want to ask you a quick question though. Why do you think the shotters tip them more?
Because they have more disposable income.
Because they're nicer people.
And they probably don't want coins. What are you gonna do with the coins and the change?
No, they
Keep
used,
the
they used
change.
to pay like mostly in notes.
Yeah, that's my point. They don't want the coins. They don't want the change. That's my point.
Oh,
Who wants coins? I'm not gonna lie. I'm like that though sometimes. So like, if I like my nail lady, my wax lady or whatever. If I go to her and it's like some silly odd price, I keep the change. I don't want the
How
coins.
do you tip then?
I didn't say I don't. No, but I don't. It depends on who it is, though.
Okay.
So because she's someone I go to regularly and I've got a relationship with, of course, like, why not? Do you get what I mean?
And most of them I did have a relationship with, they used to come all the time. They used to roll
Yeah,
through
I get it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I find it interesting how everyone's sees tipping, disposable income, obviously the effort that goes into creating a business. You know what I'm saying? In those settings, but in nation settings, it's a bit different.
What do you mean?
Because obviously those that you're happy with the tips, innit? More disposable income from the shutters, i.e., no or less tax, right? They have more to give. Yeah, of course. But we would want people in power that take more tax.
Oh. Wait, you're saying wait, go on, expand. Expand.
You get what I'm saying? I'm basically just saying, how it relates to the outside world, innit? Outside of the business establishment. Like obviously,
certain parties, right? And I'm not trying to push for any particular party, but certain parties would want to increase corporation tax. So all the business, the effort that you're putting into those businesses, right, that you're making, talking about all the other costs that no one sees, that everyone who's not in the business can't really conceive, right? They're not factoring in the fact that now you're going to be hit with higher corporation tax potentially. That's less in your pocket, right? Plus, when you do the pay what you want service, you got people paying less. Why? Because evidently they have less money, right? They're being taxed more. But the people that, for example, are taxed less or not at all, pay the most.
He's saying because you guys are all business owners, you all should be voting Conservatives.
I never said all of that.
Who's eligible for
exactly
corporation tax?
Who?
Who's eligible for corporation tax?
Businesses, isn't it?
What type of businesses?
Every business has to pay corporation tax.
Okay.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I'm just asking. Because
You want to pay more of it?
No, I'm saying because corporation tax isn't necessarily what's shouted about. It's what's it called? Windfall. Is it windfall? Whatever in it. The highest one for the biggest earners, for the biggest companies, for the footsies and that. That's what we're talking about, not just generally.
Well, I told you that on this show
goes to
years
everybody.
ago when I'm upper class, where I'm going. I just haven't broke the barrier yet.
Inshallah.
Don't do that.
No, inshallah. I'm being dead ass. I don't say that for jokes.
But yeah, man. All right, cool. I guess we can wrap it up there.
Peace. Let's get into more headlines.
I could definitely benefit, but I'm not.
All right. So, next headline. Israel's war cabinet minister has resigned from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's emergency government. So Benny Gantz said leaving his post was a more complex and painful decision to make, but Mr. Netanyahu was preventing real victory over Hamas, which is the militant group which has been fighting in Gaza for the past 8 months. Mr. Gantz, who's one of Israel's 3 war cabinet ministers, said that during a televised news conference on Sunday that he was leaving with a heavy heart but with full confidence. He called on the Prime Minister to set an election date as he was making total victory impossible, while also saying that the government must put the return of the hostages seized by Hamas above political survival. Mr. Netanyahu has responded to Mr. Gantz's resignation, saying this is not the time to abandon the front.
Free Gaza. Free Palestine.
All right. Next headline, and it's about Labour, and the Labour Party has pledged to create 100,000 additional childcare places and more than 3,000 new nurseries as part of its childcare plan, as the number of nursery and primary school children in England is predicted to fall in the next 4 years. Labour has said that it will turn classrooms in existing primary schools into school-based nurseries for an estimated cost of around £40,000 per classroom. The money would come from VAT levied at private schools, a move which has been previously criticised in the sector and by other parties. And the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, said if elected, his party will create the childcare places needed to turn the page and rebuild Britain. Labour's Bridget Phillipson said that the party will fix the childcare system. She also said that the 3,300 new nurseries that we are going to announce today will be key to delivering Labour's mission for 500,000 more children to hit the early learning goals by 2030, giving them the firm foundations from which to succeed.
But they're still doing a 2-child benefit cap.
Yes. Yeah, you talking about tax credit?
No, it was 2-child benefit cap.
Child benefit. It's not,
No,
it's not child benefit that is capped at 2. It's the tax credit, I believe, for universal thingy.
They're still carrying on with the conservative rhetoric.
They can't do everything though, man. This is the problem, man. The money has to come from somewhere. It's true, man. I think at least it's something. At least it's something. The Conservative Party is promising to recruit 8,000 additional police officers over the next 3 years if they win the general election. So under the plans, the new neighbourhood police officers would also be given increased powers to seize knives and recover stolen goods. The Policing Uplift programme would partly be paid for by increasing visa fees and removing the student discount to the immigration health surcharge. Labour said that the government has decimated neighbourhood policing since coming into power in 2010, describing the pledge as another empty promise. The new police officers will join the 20,000 already recruited since 2019. That's what the Tories said. They also said, Sunak said, more bobbies on the beat and increased powers will give police forces the tools they need to drive down neighbourhood crime even further. Critics say that 20,000 officers recruited since the last general election, which is was part of the 2019 election pledge by the Tories, has simply replaced the 20,000 officers who left the force between 2010 and 2019 after government funding was cut by 20%. So there's no real difference, pretty much. That's what they're saying. But that's it for the headlines. Time to pay the bills.
Did you talk about? Was you upset about Rishi? Did you talk about it?
What, leaving the thingy? I mean, he shouldn't. That was a ridiculous mistake. Ridiculous mistake. I don't know why he did that.
Was you upset about it?
Wobbling.
Upset? No. Not me personally, no.
Was you, Brent?
What did he leave?
D-Day.
The D-Day.
He left the D-Day what? Give me some
Ceremony
context,
early,
please.
He left the ceremony demonstration for the the D-Day, the veterans and thing.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It was the 80th anniversary, innit?
Yeah, but you don't care, do you?
Why did he leave?
He had bigger fish to fry.
Is that what he said?
He said he had other meetings.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I don't think they leaned into it enough on the debate though.
You don't think so?
Labour, nah.
Everyone said it, though.
Not everyone said it, but not Labour said it.
No?
Nah, I think they were super. I think Angela Rayner and Keir were quite soft.
I feel like Starmer said it. Starmer was saying it.
It happened after summer, innit?
What do you mean after?
The D-Day thing.
No, I mean, he's been saying it separately.
No, but all that doesn't matter, innit? When there's an actual debate and most people are tuned in, that's when they need to weigh in more.
Yeah.
Because I've been seeing, obviously, like I do LBC stuff and all that like that, and obviously from their point of view,
The
they're
man
talking
going
about
crazy
it,
on there.
they're
They
going
should.
bonkers, like the outrage. They're saying that this is one of the biggest missteps in political history. Like this is crazy. They don't know if you can come back from this, and it's just that outrage. They're just hurt, and they can't believe the way he disrespected the. And I was thinking, I wonder what the energy's like over here, because we don't care.
Yeah.
But then this is what these reform people are talking about. You're not. This is why they want you to go back to your own country. You just don't even care. That, you know what I'm trying to say? This is where the problems come from. They're saying like, you're proving it. You don't even give a shit.
I don't know, it's capped when that kind of conversation comes up because why are we here in the first place?
Because they brought us here.
And they colonized on whatever countries. Said we were part of a bigger kingdom, innit? We were supposed to get free passage. We were citizens. So I don't understand the argument. Shut up. But he definitely should have known better. Especially coming up to election time. That's mad. That is mad.
I mean, his apology was horrible. If you even call it that, everything was awful.
What did he say?
I think he said, I had, it was a misstep, but I had other things to do.
He didn't say as bad as that, man.
Right, but he said he had other things.
Yeah, but he said
had other
he
meetings.
mistimed it, this, that, and the third, and like
But he tweeted,
it sounded
innit?
better than that. Though.
He tweeted as well, innit? Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I know I fucked up.
Yeah, but he said it like thingy as well, though.
Damn, I've never seen you back and then peace so much.
No, I just wanted to be fair
He rates Rishi though. He rates Rishi.
Why? Because he married a rich wife.
because he's BAME.
Sorry.
Yes.
What on?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is silly anyway, to be honest. I think celebrities need to stop getting honorary degrees. I think it's out of order that people are there for years studying, paying all that money, and then because you're a celebrity, you get some kind of honorary degree. But anyways, Diddy's one has been, his honorary, it's even a doctorate. The guy's a doctor. That's ridiculous.
Dr. Love, innit?
My ears definitely went deaf to the doctor part. I never heard Dr. Love.
That's what he's calling himself.
I just thought he was calling himself Brother Love.
Brother love.
Oh, my bad.
I never heard that. But Howard University basically revoked it, and they said the Howard University Board of Trustees voted unanimously today to accept the return by Mr. Sean Combs of the honorary degree conferred upon him in 2014. This acceptance revokes all honours and privileges associated with the degree. I wonder what that was, actually. Accordingly, the board has directed that his name be removed from all documents listing honorary degree recipients. His behaviour, as captured in a recently released video, is so fundamentally incompatible with Howard University's core values and beliefs. It's deemed no longer worthy to hold the institution's higher. No payments toward. I'm skimming to the end. No payment toward the $1 million pledge have been due or made by the Sean Combs Foundation as of this date. Oh, so he even owe them money. That's awkward. Therefore, no funds are due to be returned under the 2023 pledge agreement. Yeah, man, I think it's out of order. People work so hard to become a doctor, and then you're just gonna get a doctorate because what? You made Bad Boys. I'm missing it. So there's that. Also, Megan Thee Stallion is sick of you people. So basically, in this age of AI nonsense, someone made an AI sex tape of Megan Thee Stallion. And she tweeted about it. She was just like, it's really sick how you'll go out of the way to hurt me when you see me winning. You guys are going too far. She says, just know today was your last day playing with me, and I mean it. Yeah, man, that's sick. That is very, very sick. And then also Naomi Campbell's got a very detailed interview with The Times. She talks about a lot of stuff, talks about career, family life, all that kind of stuff, mental health, yada, yada, yada. And then she talks about being a mum. So she's a mum of 2, but also she had her children via surrogacy. So I think she had her first child when she was 51 and the second child when she was 53, I believe. And she talked about that, and she said that her babies are everything to her, and it's made her fear for the future. She says that she's happy being a single mother of a single mum. She came from a single parent household. She says that she had a surrogate, and her hope. She says, I hope for a better world for my children. They are 110% my priority. I have to be there for them on their first day at school, which is really, really sweet. I think there needs to be more conversations about surrogacy and stuff. But then she also talks about, she's such an auntie, because she talks about how Gen Z are kind of giving up on having children, and the birth rate is plummeting. And she says something that I hear people say to me, because I'm just like, okay. So she says, I've heard a lot of young girls saying that it's too expensive to have children and they may not want them. And I have said, you will change your mind. You will want to be a mum. That is one of the most annoying things to say to a person that's just told you they want to have children. I find it literally grinds my gears. And then she goes on to say, I understand economically it is tough, but my mum had nothing and she made it work. You will keep growing, fight and struggle. It's worth it. It is so amazing. Anyway, then she says that we have to depend on the younger generation to change the world and to trust her children to do more than blah, 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 blah. I don't really care anymore. She lost me after she said that crap. Oh, I want to say something.
Was she able to have children normally?
Surrogacy.
Yeah. Was she able to have it normally and she chose the surrogacy?
I'm not sure.
Not at this age.
Janet Jackson had a child.
What, 51? 50?
Yeah, 50, yeah.
Serious?
The whole thing.
How old
Pick
are her
up Janet.
children?
I don't know. I don't know. But they're babies though, so she had them 51, 53. I don't know how.
Not Janet.
I'm talking about Naomi. She's got 2 kids. So I don't know how old she is now, but if we just manage it.
I can tell you how old she's about.
Thank you, babes.
No.
I want to know, like, is it much different for mothers who
She's
have
54.
So the kids are kids are 3 and 2, or 3 and 1.
who have their children normally and
Yeah.
then who have it via surrogacy?
Is it much easier?
Connection.
No, it's the same connection, you know, because it's kind of some people with adopting children as well,
Is it?
like people that adopt children. So it depends who you are as a person, how you connect with the child. But when you're doing surrogacy, it's your eggs. Like, do you get what I mean? So it's
Are
just
you
somebody else.
talking-
Someone just carried it for you.
Are you talking more from like
A mother
a
perspective.
birthing your child and
Yeah.
Bonding.
Yeah.
bonding?
Yeah.
That perspective.
I don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think it is.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying that I don't think it will be, because people as well that will give birth to the child and they may not feel that connection, and people that adopt children and they feel the deepest connection. So I feel like it really just depends on the individual. I don't
On
think
how,
you're more
like, maternal
likely.
you are.
Yeah, I don't think you're more likely to feel a connection via this way or that way, because you just never know.
And I wonder if the whole Jenny Epinex?
Sound it out.
I'm butchering this out. When you pass down genetic stuff,
Yeah.
does that still happen with surrogacy?
How do your
Like
genes
trauma.
How would your genes get passed? Would your genes be in your egg? Because if it's the egg and the sperm, yeah. So
Yeah.
when you do surrogacy, it's my egg, and
But you
whoever
carry it-
and
but
whoever
you just
the
carry it
person
for
is
me,
carrying
right?
for me.
No, I understand that, but the trauma.
Yeah, because it will be in the egg, wouldn't it?
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, unless it's the trauma that is, I guess will be happening during that 9 months. So let's just say that the woman's a single mum or in a bad relationship. You know what I mean? That effect during the 9 months can have an effect on the baby.
Theoretically, I love how you're speaking.
That's true though.
Is it epigenetics? Is that what it is?
Yeah. You're talking about the trauma passing, right? From generation to generation, yeah. But I'm saying that women can also get trauma and it affect the baby during the
No, I know
pregnancy.
that, but I'm saying it doesn't then, just because it's that, if the baby's been born in via surrogacy, then I feel like there's a plethora of stuff that can happen. I don't think it's just, I get what you're trying to say, but I feel like all the surrogate stuff kind of makes me feel a bit, I feel like if you have to do it, I get it, but I don't rate it in some circumstances, but I don't want to get this thing cancelled, so yeah, I think it's best we move on.
And then lastly, trigger warning on this. There's been a lot, obviously DLT Malta is going on at the moment. There's been a lot of conversations happening over the weekend about stuff that's going on there.
I'm very surprised, because last year the energy was not like this at all.
What is this?
I'm not, because there's deviance everywhere we go. There's deviance everywhere we go. So allegedly what's happening is that there's been a few cases of women being drugged. Not even spiked,
Really?
like being injected with drugs and stuff. Yeah, being injected to the point where that they're essentially, I don't know what I can't remember what the drug is called, but essentially they're being like just blackout situation and then waking up and not. No, sorry, is there another word that sounds like injected? That's not injected.
No, is this like?
'Cause I'm saying injected.
No, is this facts? Are people like doing this?
Yeah, apparently.
What do you think I'm reporting on?
It's crazy.
What do you think is happening here?
No, but you can't inject.
Am I losing
like,
something?
You can't inject someone like on the sly.
Yes, people
like,
do regularly.
You never heard of the thing
It's a
back in
drug.
the 80s?
It's a whole
They
thing.
used to give people-
No, I'm saying when you're spiking people, slipping stuff into their drink and stuff like that, like you can't do it. Like
Yes.
you can't. How can you can't
They do.
inject someone inconspicuously. Like
Yes, you can.
They used to handle like back in the day. They used to poison people.
don't you
like-
feel it? Like
Yeah, of course you do. But
Yeah,
back
but
then-
imagine,
your mind-
do you get the
but
point I'm
imagine
saying?
people
I
feel
get
like
what
a
you're
little pinch.
Yeah.
It's too late at that point. It's like,
and you're
what's
looking around
that?
the club.
Plus, you might just disregard it.
Mossad do it all the time.
Mm.
Who?
Mossad.
Mossad.
Who's that?
The Israeli
Don't
MI5.
run down and then plot.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
So it's 100%.
okay, sorry. I just,
they do it in, like, it happens all over the world. Because if sometimes I've been to the doctors and because I hate injections and stuff, and it happens really quicker than I know because the woman's just talking to me and I haven't even clocked. So if you're in the club and it's packed and whatnot,
By the time you identify that something's happened, it's too late.
yeah, and you would just think
Wouldn't
someone just
know,
bumped
yeah.
into you or whatever it is. But apparently there's been situations like that and spiking of drinks and whatnot. That it was a whole situation basically. There was a drunk girl. She was sleeping in someone's bed in
Oh,
someone's
was that
room.
where she ended up?
Yeah, she apparently shot herself in
Yeah.
the bed and whatnot. And then the residents of the room came in. It became a whole argument. Her friends are fighting. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I did not catch up on all of that stuff. I don't care enough to go into all that detail. But what I thought was bad was that there was the video and stuff being shared, and that's what people were reporting and stuff like that. So there was that going on, and then people are basically asking DLT to essentially do what they need to do and just sort out the situation, essentially. And then they put out a message, but then they talk about basically like the attendees is their, their safety and stuff like that is their priority, and they have chat bars where people are like, you're saying people should go and seek help, but if someone's been drugged, they don't know they've been drugged to then go to the chat bar and be like, hi, I've been drugged. Like, what happens is you black out kind of thing. So there was that. So they're just being dragged about that, to be honest, in terms of not responding as quickly as they should. And then obviously the one of the owners, MK, he tends
Do you know
to,
what
he
makes me laugh?
tweets.
You know, the things I heard about it, and instantly, I just knew it was going to be him.
Every time there's conversations about DLT, he loves to tweet things from his personal page. And I get that, if it's your business and whatnot, you're going to feel a way and sometimes you're going to tweet whatever you're going to tweet. However, you've been doing it so long now that you, at the worst time, decided that you were going to do the same thing this time and it didn't run this time. How long, sorry, he's deactivated. He's been deactivated for a few days now. But basically, when all of this was going on, when people were saying that there needs to be some situation, and there's people that were actually there saying that they're very concerned about going out and he then tweeted from his page saying, let's be guided, please. And people were like, how tone deaf are you to essentially what's going on, blah, blah. But then he did come back and say that that wasn't about that. It was just wrong timing. He was talking about something else. But again, he tends to tweet stuff whenever people are asking questions about his, whatever. When it concerns DLT, that people don't really believe that, this is that. But hopefully, anyway, they do sort the stuff out. So with DLT as well, this year they're doing two weeks. It's usually a week, but this year they actually are doing like 2 weeks of it. So this is the first round of people. Then there's people going up, I think next week or something. I don't know. I think it's this week or next week, something like that.
So the 2 weeks, is it like they do the same thing, like you have 2 services in church?
It's
Yeah,
So
so
basically,
the first batch, second batch.
it's because they sold out the
first week, yeah.
in literally a millisecond, like when they released tickets last year. So it only made sense for them to, because everyone kept asking for more, but they were like, if they add more for that weekend, it's gonna ruin the experience.
Basically.
So they just literally copy and pasted the same. So the lineup, everything is exactly the same next weekend as it was
This week, yeah.
When are you going?
I'm not.
You're not crying, you're not going anywhere?
No. I'm not crying. I'm not going.
No FOMO?
Nah, I told you I don't really suffer from FOMO, to be honest. And the only way I would have suffered from FOMO is if I was watching my friends experience it. And it's more my friends that the FOMO... Do you know what I mean? It's more like
if your friends are there and you're the only one not there.
I want to be around my people.
And they're all married, not... Sorry.
Oh, wow.
I don't just
That's
caught
what
myself.
you're doing.
No, wait.
A Freudian slip.
It was
Let's move
more
on.
shade.
No.
I thought maybe this is how you guys joke, This is how you start joke.
I just caught... Oh my goodness.
It's not... Yeah.
Apparently.
But I'm just thinking that maybe this is how they joke.
I was sincere. I'm
That's
thinking
wild.
they're no longer there because they have no business being there. That's what I meant.
No.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, but not all my friends are married, though. And when I went last year, my friends were in relationships and they still came. So,
Are they there now?
no.
Okay.
No, but the reason, hold on. See, this is what you're
No,
doing.
but, baby, I really didn't mean that.
Don't even call
No,
me. Don't ever call me baby ever again.
Yeah, babe. I really didn't mean that. I really. That's why I caught myself.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know what DLT is. I was just asking.
Oh,
Days like these.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no.
I think you just apologise.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, but I apologize
I've never been
profusely.
to a DLT.
No, it's fine.
I've been to the day parties.
I've never
I think
experienced
the
it.
international experiences for me are a lot better than the UK experiences. I mean, bar all that and what's going on. Every time I've only really experienced it abroad anyway.
Mm.
So my first experience was in Ghana, and it was amazing.
Going down this summer?
Yeah and no.
Sorry, what?
Okay, I'm going for work purposes. if everything
Hands up.
pans out. If I'm not going for work purposes, I'm not going.
Yeah,
I have it enough.
it will happen, inshallah.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Amen.
Stuff like that.
Alright, relax.
But yeah, man.
I know he wanted to add your 36 and not married. I'm not 36, but how about that? First of all, I'm not 36. So reduce it. Anyway, thank you, Everest.
You're reacting to stuff we don't even know what it's saying. We're just taking your word for it. Say thank you, Everest.
Because Everest said 35 with life of Bodge.
Oh,
So he's correcting him.
okay. Fair. But yeah, man. Hopefully, everyone else that's out there and is going out there stays safe.
Did you see their party boat?
Oh my gosh, the Jack
sinking
Sparrow.
ship.
It literally was giving Jack Sparrow though.
But you know what's so funny? Because when the guy first tweeted it, yeah, he was like, "Is this the boat?" It didn't look bad, but when all the people got on it and one side was sinking, it said,
I don't know if
wow.
it was going down.
What are you talking about?
So they do a boat party on one of the days.
Boozy boats.
But the boat does look like a pirate ship. And so people...
So it's themed.
No.
There's no
That's what
theme.
the
That's the
joke
one they
is.
could get.
And the boat last year, I didn't go to them. They sell out... No, it literally was giving Shiver Me Timbers.
Yeah, but they probably expect like sexy white boats. Like,
We watched their yachts.
No, because last year... They couldn't... Last year, they did... I didn't go last year. The tickets for the boat party go so quickly.
The Black Pearl.
Compared to... You're dumb. Compared to the
That's what
amount
we
of
like.
people that are there. So I didn't
Let me see if I
bother,
find it.
and it was fine.
was it a nice boat? Last year.
didn't look like a pirate ship last year.
People were saying it's the same boat though. People were like, you should know what to expect because it's the same boat from last
Are you
year.
sure? Because I do not remember thinking, "Arr."
You know what? As long as
DLT
it floats
boat.
and there's a vibe.
No, as long as as long as it floats.
No,
Okay,
I
there
hear
it
it, but
is.
it's
You guys
not
are
something.
lying.
This is
What?
it. That's a boat.
It's a pirate
That
ship.
looks like a warship.
Literally.
Oh, it has the masts and stuff, like the sails.
Yeah. There was a
It's a mast.
Do these still make
that was a
those?
black
That,
car.
that one side is tilted.
It's tipping.
They don't still
Oh,
make those.
that's the worst
Everything's like engine now.
Pass
right?
him the phone. Pass it down.
No,
'cause I don't think you can
he's
see
lying.
that. I don't think. Pass it down to
It
him.
was
Brett, please, let's
themed.
start.
It must have been themed.
You know, you
That's it.
can't-
It's not
you can't see
themed.
it. Give this to
It's
him.
bikinis and swimwear. That's the theme.
And I think they charge extra for the boat part. It's not even like.
Yeah. It's not part of the
Just to be
package.
close
You
to
have
the
to pay.
water.
You gotta pay.
You might as well just jump out and swim back to shore, mate.
And that's what y'all had last year too.
I didn't go.
But because basically when a guy first took a picture of it and put it online, it was empty. But obviously that was amidst all the whole, drugs and whatnot. People were like, "Oh, you guys just finding stuff to complain about now," and I was like, "That's not that bad." But then obviously when you then see the people, the boaties on the boats, it's like, "Oh, okay, it's different. That's a different vibe."
I don't know how much it matters because you can go in there and have a good time. Like,
think
obviously
it
it's
is
a
what it
boat,
is,
innit?
man.
But before they got on it, it was just passed up. It didn't look.
Do you know what I
Sorry,
mean?
wait, guys.
What happened?
You are so pathetic.
He says Spider-Man.
Wait, I literally said Spider-Man.
Show you
All right, hold on. Sorry. So obviously, everyone's talking about Brent shading you, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't.
And people are like, oh, Brent's been shading Gina since no carbs. Then Noreen said, Brent is shading Gina when he's older than her. And then I said, leave him. We're both childless and not married. So I'm saying Spider-Man. Brent's laughing like, you think I want children? So Brent is saying he doesn't want children. So
Fair.
well, it's not a Spider-Man.
It's not. He said that's a you. That's just.
He's like, that's a you problem.
I can't
sis.
relate.
Sorry,
Right,
man. I apologize, man. So what was that what you were
yeah.
saying?
Huh?
You were talking.
Okay, they weren't important.
All right, fair.
Anyways, to be honest, that's that for me. Let's get into people's channel.
No, wait, before you go.
Oh no, wait. Sorry.
Mr.
I'm
Ramsey.
That's cool, sorry. I don't know. I just feel like I want to talk about some music that's been dropping, but we ain't spoke about. Like Drake's new song.
I said, oh.
Yeah.
What new song?
Wagwan Delilah.
Oh, that was real. I thought it was AI.
No, real song.
Oh, I didn't listen to it.
Wagwan Delilah.
What's wrong with the guy? Have you seen what he's dressed like these days?
No, I heard he ain't left Canada since the Boogeyman came out.
Bloody hell, mate.
But I don't think it's a coincidence that J. Cole and Drake dropped two of the worst verses they've ever done in their career after the whole beef.
Are we saying they're rattled right now?
Well, J. Cole's grippy verse was awful, bruv.
Ain't you like a Cole like? Oh no, you're.
No, I am. No, fuck Cole. But I don't want to hear him.
But Ken
rapping
Cole
like-
shouldn't have been affected by it though. He tapped
what
out.
I'm
He was
saying.
fine.
You
listen,
couldn't even get into the ring.
that he was killing features before. He had that Bia feature. He had that what's that guy called? The one in Griselda. Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed that Benny the Butcher even though it's a while ago he was killing that. Now we've done that grippy thing. He's moving a bit mad.
So what do you think Drake's trying to do? Just distract everybody from the fact that he took it out or something?
Drake said he's summer vibes, isn't it? That's the last thing he tweeted majorly, and then he done this Wagwan Delilah thing. I don't know. Apparently, people are thinking that he's trying to joke his way out.
Ain't that like a
Getting-
feature with some next girl or something?
Yeah, some Dunny from Toronto.
Oh, it's a brother.
Yeah,
Okay. So he's putting on Toronto people.
yeah, because he can't. Because he's a colonizer. He's a colonizer, isn't it? That's what Kendrick said. So now he's trying to stick to his roots.
So do you want to dig him back up again? Like obviously he lost. He's
No,
got
it's done.
buried.
It's done. I'm just saying he's rattled. He's
You know what I mean? Like you want to dig him back up again and burn him again.
I don't. Apparently, there's interviews saying that Kendrick's not. He's still angry.
At what?
At the whole thing. He was apparently it was more so to do with the you're making music to free the slaves bar. That
You see
rattled
Kendrick
him.
put a dick in his mouth. Are you rating it?
What? Oh, that bar, that song. What?
What? Did you not see that?
What happened?
Kendrick put dick in his mouth.
I mean, I was about to.
What's happening? What do you mean?
Yeah, you seen it?
Obviously not, bruv. What's another AI?
No, it's him. He that's what he done.
What?
I'm just telling you what Kendrick done.
I think I would have known.
Jealousy?
I would have known.
What, he cheated on you?
I would have known, cuz.
He got a grill made up, and he's got a hand painting on
Oh,
one
he's
of the
got
teeth.
Dr. Sebi or
Dick
something.
Gregory.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it Gregory?
Oh,
I thought
okay,
it was
okay.
Dick Gregory on the
This guy's so dumb.
on the grill, and he's wearing it in his
Okay.
teeth.
Big up the Gregory, man.
Would you put dick in your mouth?
Astaghfirullah, bro.
And
Impossible.
In more new news in regards to music, Eminem dropped a song that no one fucking asked for.
The greatest rapper of all time, pretty much.
He's not. You're taking a piss. You're definitely trying to troll me.
He has such a
Nah, you're taking
he
a
has
piss.
a
You're
weird
taking a
take
piss.
on Eminem, you know, man.
I say it.
Yeah.
Eminem makes rap music for people that don't like rap.
You said Eminem was rubbish.
Yeah. Eminem ain't said nothing of value, dropped nothing of value in the last over 10 years. No one's asked for a song from this man. You banging that song, yeah?
No, of course not. But I don't listen to Eminem like that, though, innit?
Listen.
But to say he's crap, though, to say he's rubbish, that's not true, innit?
Is the song good or rubbish?
How much did I watch of that? Was it you showed it to me,
I
innit?
showed it to you, yeah.
How much did I see of it? Like,
Enough.
I think it was like one verse or something.
Look, there it is.
That's a picture.
Of Dick Gregory. That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said it was like a writing.
No. It's a picture. It's a portrait. It's a painted, hand painted portrait of Dick Gregory and his girl. That's dick in his mouth, right?
Yeah, no behavior content.
That's your king.
That's cool, man.
The first time I heard the song, I was with Brent, yeah?
Oh, you know Kendrick is highly influenced by
By Slim.
Yeah,
the guy about to...
listen, Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers LP can never take those away from hip hop, yeah? We can't. But he ain't dropped nothing of that level since. I don't want to hear the Eminem show. I don't want to hear Revival. I don't want to hear none of that.
Eminem show was good.
It wasn't, it was shit. It was shit.
Not true.
That's factual.
That's
That's
not
not subjective. I'm telling you, it's factual shit. All that nah shit needs to stop.
That's
All
not
that shit
true,
was
man.
awful. It was crap. Eminem ain't said nothing on the substance for a long time. Anyway, he dropped a track. I think it was his most streamed song of his career, which makes sense because of his demographic. But yeah, it was shit. We had, apparently, according to Emmanuel, I don't think you would know, but according to Emmanuel, no one knows who Kate Trinada is. But for the man them that do,
Ask Marks.
do you know who Kate Trinada is?
Kate
Trinada.
Kate Trinada.
Thank you very much.
Huh? He's at DLT?
What's going on here?
Oh, was he at DLT?
Yeah.
Oh, mad. Yeah, well,
Is it a man?
Esther knows.
Is that one word?
Because he's going to
That's the guy,
DLT.
yeah, whatever.
Are you saying Kate? Are you saying Kate? Kate
All one
Trinada.
word, Kate Trinada.
One
Kate
pe-
Trinada.
Kate
Yeah.
Trinada.
This a rapper.
No, he's a producer. He started making beats. He's from Canada, Montreal. He was making beats for a long time. I don't know if you know like the Solection type man them. Like Sango and alright, cool.
No,
There's a
but-
whole
no,
kind of
production
sector like neo soul type, hip hop type.
So he was saying that no one knows who that is.
He's saying no one knows who it is, but I'm saying he's at that point in his career where he's worked with enough artists that people do know who he is.
And this is why I said ask everybody in the room.
Esther.
No, only because of DLT. Esther,
Doesn't matter.
did you know him before
have
though?
I've seen his name. I've seen his name around the place and on timeline and stuff.
Have you heard any of his work?
I don't listen to anybody's music.
Anybody's
Like I'm over it
music.
now. I'm really listening to Afrobeats and I'm done.
Big up
Who we
TJ.
talking
He said
about?
big up to Kate Trinada. He knows
Kate
who it
Trinada.
is.
Do you know Kate Trinada? Did you
No,
know?
my sister, when I saw him in the lineup, I was like, who's that? My sister was like, oh my gosh, Kate Trinada. I said,
See?
who?
Got Gina's sister.
Yeah, there we go.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
Why?
Alright.
She's not in the room.
But I think I've heard, it's like like a TikTok song.
Okay, well I probably heard it then.
You have. Because when she played it to me, I was like, oh, okay. I've heard this on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
not
beats.
into it. Yeah. So he does mostly beats as a producer.
Yeah, I've heard it.
But he's been.
I'm old, you know. Because all these people saying, how do you not know Kate
You know what I'm saying?
Trinada? And I ain't even seen these letters put together
Same.
in this
Same.
in this fashion before. Like I haven't even seen this
Yeah.
this setup before. Like this
Nah,
is
Kate Trinada's big, man. He's proper like. I've been following.
what rhythm has he got
since the
that I must know?
Yeah, exactly. Who's he
No,
producer?
that's. I'm not saying you should know. Them not saying. you
No,
should
but
know.
I'm saying obviously he's
We
that
don't
big.
know his
I'm
name,
asking-
but like
Oh,
what
yeah.
songs?
I'm asking, I'm saying like what rhythm is it? that even though I don't know that it's him, I would definitely know the rhythm. I'm saying.
I'm gonna find it on
He done a
TikTok.
Tidra Moses remix. That
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
song. I'm gonna
Yeah,
wait. Will it get taken down if I play it?
Yeah.
probably.
No,
When was TJ Moses last in the charts though?
No,
No,
that
it's
was
old.
no, but that was its old.
It's
Okay.
your
Yeah,
girl.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
be your
that
girl,
thing.
but it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
fast one. Just wanna be. It's like a.
Yes.
I know.
yes.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
know. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I know.
Yeah, but he's done
Okay.
so much more. He's done like a Missy Elliott one, a Janet Jackson one. They all banged. This is back in the day. Like I'm talking easily over 10 years ago. But he's worked his way up from being just a no-name producer to the huge.
All right, I'll see you later.
Thee Stallion.
Thanks,
Yeah, he
girl.
worked with Mobb Deep before Prodigy passed away.
Serious?
Yeah,
All right then.
yeah. He
Maybe I'll
worked with
listen
Mobb
to
Deep.
him.
Then he done some things with Freddie Gibbs, Anderson .Paak.
Okay.
Another low level celebrities like.
Is it black as well? Yeah.
Yeah, Haitian.
Okay. Why are you telling me this earlier?
Yeah, whatever, man.
Change things,
Whatever.
man.
He also done songs with Tinashe. I think her name's Charlotte. Somehow her name always escapes me. But yeah, bare people know who Kate Schneider is. But in regards to like upcoming music, I'm looking forward to Don Toliver's shit.
I like Don Toliver.
Me too. I like him a
I
lot.
think he's cold.
But I say all that to say, Kate Schneider's album,
Who's this?
that's Kate Schneider. Hey yo, see if you can
Go back up.
go back
Is
up.
it-
Yeah, that's Kate Schneider.
I don't know, Donny.
You wouldn't see his face a lot. He
Sure,
doesn't,
you
doesn't
sure-
talk much.
So he wasn't in the studio like the Sankara Gate day. Looks the same.
But yeah, that his latest album, Timeless, unfortunately isn't timeless.
Oh man.
Yeah.
poor,
It was to me it was pretty bad. He had a couple songs that I thought were hard, but
Thames dropped a new album, innit?
Yeah.
you not heard it.
No,
I was playing some of it yesterday, man. It's nice, man. I like Thames, man. I like Thames. I do like Thames.
Apparently I heard Tiny Desk wasn't that good. I think I heard or saw people clowning it.
Have you heard it?
I said I heard people clowning it. I ain't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
What did you think, Brent? Because you
The album?
yeah.
Before this, did she drop another album? A previous album? Or was it just singles?
She got an album.
Yeah.
She got an album.
All right. This is a long one. And a couple of the songs that she did, I didn't like it. But I guess the majority of them are good enough.
I need to go through it again because I haven't found like my one that I'm saying, oh my God, this one is,
Your banger that you're gonna repeat.
yeah, do you get what I'm trying to say? There was a couple, I don't know, maybe even one or maybe two that I don't know like this, but I had it playing while I was doing stuff and I was driving. But as a whole product, like sonically and that, it's nice. It's something that you can just run and just play and just take in the tunes. But I hear what you're saying though, like I need to get into like, proper into the meat of things and take it in. But just listening, I didn't hear one that stood out that was gonna make me go crazy.
Yeah.
When
But
did it
again,
come
those
out?
things need to kind of grow on you though.
When did
I'm
it-
not really a Thames fan, to be fair.
When did it come out?
Last week.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
What,
new.
last week Friday?
I believe
Maybe.
it was Friday, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
wow,
new.
okay. I've never really listened to Thames proper. I know the big tune she's got, but I never listened to
I
her
like
proper.
her
She's
voice.
not my
And
kind of-
not like she's not. I don't think she's a good singer like that. If that makes sense. But there's
I get
something
what you
about her
mean.
tone and her cadence
Yeah.
that like I like. If that makes sense. When she's going for it. I know you're not like singer wise. I'm not talking about you like that. But there's just something about it that I just fuck with, man. I
Oh
like
yeah, I
her shit.
see. Born in the Wild. Yeah, with J. Cole. And she had other artists on there, yeah. No, I haven't heard it. But then again, I haven't really listened to her stuff too tough.
Take it, man. It's a good listen.
But I'm looking forward to... Oh, apparently Robert Glasper dropped as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Don Toliver stuff, though.
When's that dropping?
That's this week. This Friday.
I'll take that as well. Don't tell if it's cold, man.
Yeah, the couple of songs he dropped already were hard. Yo, you know he's Kali Uchis' baby dad.
Who?
Kali Uchis, you know who it is?
Sorry, what? You know, you gotta school me, man. You gotta shout me differently before you.
Yeah, Kali Uchis is girl that came up with...
Before you sideswipe me on camera, man. You gotta get me up to speed, man. Who's this?
She came up, from my limited knowledge, she came up with Tyler, and then she started to make other songs, but she got a few bangers.
She's got bad shape.
Okay.
Did you take in the... Have you finished your rotation segment?
I don't call it that, but yeah.
It was
Just-
a
I've
rotation,
just-
man. There was a
I've
mini
just coined
rotation,
it
man.
Rate yourself,
Own
bro.
it, man. That was a mini
Rate
rotation,
yourself,
man.
bro.
You know, I literally was about to
Rate
say,
yourself, bro.
I was about to say, you know, I was about to say, swear down, the rotation's back. Wait.
What was you gonna say, bro?
Larry Jackson and Joe Rogan. And Joe Budden. Did you
No, I didn't.
check it out?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna chop it up. Like I would have done this on here, but maybe I'll do it on 3 shots instead. I'll chop it up and then like put some questions around it to the boys.
No.
But it's real insightful.
Hold on a minute.
Real insightful.
Von said 10th of June dropped today. Wait, hold on.
Who dropped today?
Don Toliver. But that's what he tweeted. I mean, when I Googled it, it's not. He's dropping on the 14th.
Don't
But I
listen
looked
to
for it.
Von. Don't let. Yes.
'Cause I
It's
thought it was
not
the 10th as
Esquire
well.
anymore. Don't listen to Von.
Yeah, it's a lot of not accurate information.
But nah, but wait, hold on, because I feel like I didn't expand on your thing. Where's Eminem on your shit?
Nowhere.
Okay, thank you. Fucking, that's what I'm saying.
No, I
You're
like
trying to be hip hop purist so much that you're still caping for him.
I'm not. I'm just saying, don't act as though he's crap though.
That's
He's
all
not
he
crap.
said.
Now
He's crap now.
shit.
He makes crap
now.
music, yeah.
He's the best word rhymer. He's the best rhyme sayer, but he's not a good rapper.
Not even more. Even like there's some of them freestyles he done all them years ago and all these funny things. Like just because you
Bruv.
could put words together and do all that
Words.
quirky shit, like it's crap, man. It's nonsense. He's like
That's
when he was
an
in his
awfully
bag.
hard
That's what you're saying.
part.
The Marshall Mathers LP,
What did you just do?
and
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I pour it on Donald Trump? Probably not. That's Eminem.
The same
That's the
thing
bar
you're
you're not riding
doing
with.
with Eminem is what he does with the boy.
No, but he
Kendrick.
was going meh, 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 meh. I'm actually dropping actual bars that he dropped in a freestyle.
those were his parts.
No, it wasn't. No, yeah.
Jump out of
Don't speak on the family credit. She can get deep on the family credit.
Nah, Marshall Mathers LP and Slim Shady in that ice cold,
can't.
ice cold, and obviously there's ability there, but he's not harnessing it and using it in the right way. Then it's just nonsense. And the longer he went on in his career, the more foolishness he just.
Yeah, I agree with
By
that.
this point,
But this is what I was saying to Ramsey. I was saying to me, I think he just sees it as a hobby now. He doesn't need to rap. He's just having fun.
Okay, drop something on SoundCloud then.
We shouldn't rap.
Drop something on SoundCloud, please.
So he
Shut
ca-
up.
so he
Shut-
can't make-
shut
he
up,
can't
man. I
make
don't wanna hear
money?
Nothing from Eminem ever again.
But it's not for you though, like he said.
Yeah,
Like he
it's with
said.
man them
That's what I'm saying.
that drink Monster and call
Let-
people
let-
N-words on Xbox Live. Shut up. I don't want to hear
This is
nothing
ridiculous.
from Eminem ever again. He's jarring. I don't care how many codes. The best thing Eminem's done is sign 50 Cent and sign Westside Boogie. The best thing he's done.
No, the albums, no.
Oh yeah, whatever in it. But I'm talking of recent.
Yeah.
His addition to the game has been noticed. Westside Boogie's hard. If you lot haven't heard it, you don't need to listen to it. Westside Boogie's hard. Black superheroes.
Westside Boogie's cold.
He's too good.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into People's Journal.
Did I press the slide?
Meant to
No,
be
no, we
done.
did.
All right, people, welcome to the People's Journal, where I give you the news from an economics point of view. All right, so there ain't much to be fair, but one of the big things I want to talk about is the fact that the Lib Dems, they're looking to unveil their manifesto today. So we should be getting a very detailed manifesto
Sorry,
of the
man.
Lib Dems today.
Today.
I don't care about Lib Dems, bro.
No, but we need
they
it
will
for
never
the-
live down to any time. We'll read it together, that'd be sick. But they will never be able to live down what they've done. Never. And the seven election thing,
Yeah.
the debate,
Yeah.
she done really well, but can't.
No?
As soon as the tuition thing was brought up,
Mm-hmm.
she didn't know what to say. She's like, oh yeah, it's a bit of a sore subject. But it's a shame, but they'll never live down to any time.
You never know. You never know.
Didn't they promise that they will offer under 35s free EU roaming? Being able to work?
I can't remember.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they're looking to pledge in the manifesto, which might be very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yes. Well, no, something just popped up, so I was just reading it. Douglas Ross is going to be resigning as the leader of the Scottish Conservatives after the election. So I was just looking at that. But anyway, like I was saying,
Whole thing being
Lib
shaky,
Dems,
bro. She is.
it's crazy. Lib Dems are unveiling their manifesto today. So yeah, hopefully the Tories and the Labour Party, they're looking to bring out their manifesto this week as well, in the coming week. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can have our sit down.
First take.
Yeah, man, we can see what's good. So yeah, I'll keep you guys informed about that. Last week, didn't get a chance to mention it. You know, we're talking about Anunnakis and that, and I just wanted to mention how Labour says they're looking to make a permanent scheme which is designed to ensure that low deposit mortgages are available for first-time buyers. That's obviously if they win the general election, which they most definitely will. It's funny, yeah. You hear what Farage said in that thing. He said, "Guys, you know, at the end everyone does their little summary, and everyone's talking about vote for me."
Yeah,
Man said, "Listen, Labour's winning this.
Yeah.
What you need to vote for now is the opposition.
Yep.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Straight to the point. And right now, Reform UK are doing well. You know, they're doing well. Can you imagine?
He was a bit too eccentric. He was a bit too charismatic when they were talking about immigrants. Probably more so than he's ever done before.
But he knows the country don't care for that.
More than the Conservatives, have been?
Yeah, because
they're trying to say that they want to replace the Conservatives in that particular regard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people who voted for the Conservatives because of Brexit, this and that, right, are going to move over to Reform.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's the I think it was the old timey Tories. So the old demographic are definitely going to move over, and I feel like Rishi Sunak's having a hard time trying to win them back. But yeah,
It'll be crazy if Reform UK becomes a opposition.
I don't think they will. They will.
Yeah, it's a big reach. But that's crazy.
He knows what it is now, and he's the more he can kind of lean on being extremely far right. I think Oli bodes well for him in the future.
Yeah.
So he's using this as quite a smart tactic. He knows when to be charming. Like he knows when to switch it on.
Of course.
He's a lot more smarter than people think.
100%. I don't think people think he's dumb though. No, I don't think so.
I think it's more so the optics, the aesthetics of him, like in the pub with the thing drinking. I feel like anyone who doesn't follow him thinks he's just like Boris.
Oh no. They got. To be fair, both of those guys are intelligent guys. They just got different ways.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Big up the girl that threw the milkshake in his face.
Apparently,
She's
Mark
an
said...
OnlyFans model, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Mark
Yeah?
Yeah.
But
She
Mark-
deserves subscriptions.
It's usually the
No,
other way.
stop. Mark said that was his brethren.
The girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, big up her, man. She had her nails done and everything when she done that.
No,
My
as in
girl.
planned. As in it's planned.
Might have been a setup.
Oh.
We found proof. Well, we found pictures of them canoodling together,
Yeah.
taking pictures, being friendly. And that.
Why? What would that do?
Because they put him on the...
It's content, isn't it? It's all
Not just content, but if he's
Marketing,
seen
it's PR,
as
man.
the scraggly little troll, right? That's going to embolden his supporters to fight for him. Because he's fighting for Britain.
Well, it's in Claxton it happened.
because it would have got a lot of clicks.
I don't think that's fake.
It would have got a lot of clicks though.
It did get a lot of
Did
clicks.
get a lot of clicks.
It was good PR. If it was fake, it was great PR.
But he wouldn't need to do it in Claxton. They ride from heavy in
No,
Claxton.
but
What?
it's a global stream, isn't it?
Why would that girl stand next to him, hugging him up, hugging his waist, big smiles
I
on his
haven't
face,
seen the pictures.
cheesing, and then what could have happened in that space of time to make her want to dash
That's
milkshake
it.
in his face?
You got to finagle your way, innit? You got, I mean, work. If you got a bigger plan in mind, if it's my plan to go dash a milkshake,
It's not on the same day, you know, separate occasions.
Yeah, but you got to work slow process, innit? You got to drip feed stuff. I'm not gonna throw milkshake as soon as I see you. They're not gonna trust me. So I'm gonna go there saying some crazy shit. As soon as I get close to you, then I'm attack.
I mean, it would be nice if it was real, but I'm a bit dubious.
Me too.
Okay, I haven't seen the pictures.
Let me see if I got it.
Yo, I'd love to spoil my phone.
Well,
Is that the thing that you said that you had to
Yeah.
back all the... Ah, okay.
yeah,
Is it woven in?
yeah, proper. Yeah.
Does it smell like...
Does it smell like Palestine?
You said the yarn or the cotton or whatever that is, right, was from... It was
Yeah,
sourced
from Palestine.
there.
Yeah.
So does it have a different scent? I know when it gets stuff from Trinidad, it has a different scent, but...
I guess so, like factory, like a factory kind of thing.
Yeah. That's nice, man.
all right. Anyway, like I was saying about the mortgage guarantee scheme, yeah. Do you think it's a good idea, you guys?
What is it? Sorry,
Ramsey?
again.
Basically, just a permanent scheme that Labour want to put into place to basically ensure that there's low deposit mortgages for first-time buyers. Yeah, they're saying the plan will help more than 80,000 young people get on the housing ladder over the next 5 years.
Just build more houses. Just build more houses. It stopped. When was the last time we started building houses? 1980s. Just build more houses. I don't care about all that stuff. If we start to build more houses, then
Is there space though?
There's
Real
definitely
houses.
space everywhere.
100%.
Just build more
They're
houses.
building
it
all
will
the
stop
time.
You know, when they
people-
put the new builds though.
Same, but
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, just anything. Just build more houses. It would alleviate all the stupid prices people paying for rent. It will circumvent so much issues, so many issues.
When they're building these new builds, don't they have to commit to affordable housing on most of them?
Some of them. Some of them. But the council, the government needs to build their own, innit? Because they keep
But the
saying
council's
they're
got
going
bare
to.
houses. Didn't you see that list of the numbers of all the empty, the top 10
Yeah.
boroughs with the most empty accommodation, basically?
It's crazy.
There's thousands of yards out there. Like,
Crazy.
like thousands, tens of thousands.
But yeah, this is. But obviously, with building the houses, they're not going to own those houses, though, innit?
I don't have the answers, but I feel like if we built more houses, it would be helpful.
So that people can have more.
Another thing
You don't need
that
to own, man.
Yeah, exactly.
that struck me as very interesting in the debate again was when they brought up immigrants, whether refugees or otherwise, they were all saying about how to tackle them. We've wasted billions on tackling the issue and all of this, but none of them said anything about making a clear and legal, safe route for them to come in, which would save so much money. None of them said that. It was all just, stop the boats. Oh, the Conservatives wasted bare money losing the boats, and immigration is now at the highest peak, and all this money's going towards the criminals, and all these criminal gangs are selling people. But then if you created safe and legal passage for refugees, that would then take the money away from the criminals. So I just don't... I was surprised that the Green Party didn't say nothing. Or even the Welsh guy was doing well, and the Scottish guy, who I can't stand it when he talks. His voice is so jarring. He didn't say anything either. I feel like that was a big thing missed on the election. Sorry, on the debate. Penny Moore don't look scary though.
She was serious.
Yeah, bruv. She looked like
was
her
serious.
teacher.
She wasn't really giving Angela Rayner any room to just talk nonsense. But at the end of the day, they ain't winning though. So, next thing I wanted to mention is just brief. To be fair, this is just about the Irish economy. Basically it's return to growth basically in the first quarter of 2024. This is according to official data. The output expanded by 1.4% compared to the final quarter of 2023. So yeah, that's good for them. Corporate tax income was up by 30% year on year in May to 3.6 billion euros, which obviously reversed a slowdown earlier in the year. So that obviously contributed to that. And Ireland, they benefited from reforms to tax rules, which means that major companies pay much of their global tax in the country. So of course that's also helped them in that situation. You're speaking about cinema. I used to work in the cinema, Cineworld. Apparently they're looking to buy, what company is it? Sorry, they're looking to sell. Yeah, man, so they're looking to sell.
I don't really see many Cineworlds anymore. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's more like views.
Yeah, I think you're right. I
I
think
think
it's
there's a
the
lot
one.
of
I
views.
think it's the one in ones of Southside Cineworld.
There's one in Ilford.
Westfield.
Yeah, still
Was it
in
Westfield?
View.
The one in Shepherd's Bush.
Oh, I don't venture to the
Okay.
side of the world.
That's right.
I don't
North-
leave the
North
east
Greenwich
side
as
of
well?
London.
O2 is still Cineworld as well, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
The one outside is the Odeon, but the one inside O2, I think, is still
I
Cineworld.
think so. I think L2's too far from me as well. But yeah.
But yeah, man, they've apparently begun contacting prospective bidders, man, in recent days. They're looking to get rid of their stuff that's trying to sell. Maybe they're not making as much money as before. Who knows?
I think cinema's dying out. I think it's more so to do with the quality of the films. Bad Boys 4?
Have you watched it?
I'm not watching that shit.
No?
I'm
heard
watching that
it's good, though.
shit.
Someone
And
told me it's
they're
good.
doing prequels to
Well,
Transformer.
The third one was crap. I went and watched Kingdom of the Monkeys.
Oh, Planet of the,
Yeah.
the new one. Was it good?
No, it's Kingdom of the Monkeys now.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
That's funny name.
I was so disappointed.
Really?
All
Yeah.
this is crap.
I used to love that though.
No, they were cold.
But they killed Caesar. Caesar died in the last one, innit?
This is like
Yeah,
this
that was
is
a good.
like-
I like that one.
This one's hundreds of years later.
Okay.
Caesar's like a.
No, you saw the Transformers prequel.
I
Before they
stopped-
became
I-
Transformers,
I
you're taking the
stopped-
piss.
I
You mean
stopped
before
watching
they became
Transformers
Transformers?
ages ago.
So before they can turn into cars,
Oh,
they're
when
just
they're just-
regular
when they're-
teenage robots.
Oh, on Cybertron.
Whatever. They're running out of ideas. It's all nonsense. Everything's nonsense.
It's just showing you how they came, because obviously they didn't change into like vehicles and stuff till they came to Earth, and then they copied the things and stuff like that. So when they was at home, might work.
It's not working.
It's not out or nothing, is it?
No, but I just saw the trailer when I took my son to watch Garfield.
Oh, so it's falling soon.
Yeah.
I might.
Everything's now just full of prequels. There's no original ideas. Which is why I had the conversation with Brent. This is why I like horror films. I think horror films have got to be somewhat creative.
Horror films ain't even good. They're not
I
even
can't do
scary.
it.
You
can't
don't watch
do-
the horror films I watch. You're watching
Listen.
Scream and that. There's more films.
I can't watch horror films.
They're not
They
scary.
are
They just give you
scary.
jumps. Like they can make you jump, but it's not really like
I
scary
know, but I
though.
don't like being. I'm very jumpy. I get like I haven't got the energy for that. You could walk around the corner and boo, and I'm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
It's
like.
long.
I don't like watching horror films and it's just cheap jumps. Like I
No,
can
look-
understand. Like, you can watch the way it's set up. You can see the way it's filmed, the way it's
not the
going.
film
And
I'm
you can
watching.
kind of just tell where those cheap jumps are coming from. It's like this ain't really scary. I
Films
want to
I'll be
feel.
watching it like that.
I want to feel scared.
I can't. I don't want to
Because I don't
feel
want talking
scared.
about like Blumhouse. What's that film? Annabelle, all that crap. Now I'm not watching that. I like foreign horror films specifically.
Okay.
They're
Ramsey's
Back.
sick. in
No,
the
you
head.
are. Do you know why? Because I generally think, for you to actually enjoy horror films, you're unhinged. Because, and you even saying, I want to be scared, it's unhinged. Like,
I
why?
don't think anyone would debate you with that take.
That you are unhinged.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine, as
Yeah.
long as you're very
Yeah,
aware.
I don't think anyone would debate
Because
you with
no, and my mind is very creative, innit? So it's long. Like it's just, it doesn't just stay in the cinema. When I leave, I carry that with me. It's long, and I already have issues with sleeping, and now I'm gonna be closing my eyes and visualizing. Oh no, you know what horror films I cannot watch?
What?
Anything that's spiritual.
that. Yeah, those
You
ones
know,
I fuck
like
with the most.
Exorcist, anything that's to do with like the spiritual realm, forget about
See
it.
how the
It's
Exorcist, see
long.
what the Spirit's done Emily Rose. Oh my god.
I'm not watching any. You
They
know
done
what? I
Emily
can watch
Rose
it.
bad. Have you seen that?
I've seen the original from years ago. I haven't seen a new one.
Oh,
I can watch the
Exorcist,
Chucky.
Exorcism Emily Rose is proper.
No. I can
And
watch
because
the
it's supposed to be
Chucky.
like a
Because
true
it's
story.
jokes.
Yeah, but I can watch a
Scream,
Jason
you can
X,
watch, like, slashers.
like where it's like
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
a killer and it's
Slasher.
you know what I mean. I can do that, like
Because you can
a Jason X, like someone
you
chasing
can
you down the
survive that.
road.
You feel like you can survive that.
I can try and use my wit.
But the reason I
But
like
if Freddy Krueger and all them things where you're coming in my sleep and
Nah,
stuff.
sleep is peak. That fucked
It's
me up when I was a
long.
child. The
How?
reason, I said the same thing to you. The reason I like horror films is because they have to be a certain level of creative to be big in the horror scene, right? With romantic films, they kind of just follow one linear storyline. With action films, they just put me to sleep. I'm not watching fucking Fast and Furious 20 and they're driving cars on the moon. It's nonsense. It doesn't make sense. It's all just dumb shit. I'm not watching that shit. Also, they're doing a prequel to Rosemary's Baby.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. Why? Why are we doing that? It's just shit. And Megan, shit. It's just shit. The whole cinema industry is dying because the films are shit. We're not paying for good movies.
I don't know. I think
And that Pharrell film looks shit.
the great films now are on like Apple TV.
Really?
They don't miss.
I never use Apple TV, you know.
HBO and Apple TV don't miss.
You might have to send me some shows.
They really don't miss at all.
Got horrors on there.
I don't know about horrors. I don't watch horrors.
He's
Mags.
a Christian.
Yes, sir.
No, it's
I'm
not.
joking, man.
No, I don't watch horrors. Emily Rose, is that one where they were fighting for her as though she was schizophrenic or something or the other?
They weren't sure, yeah. And yeah, they tried to give it exorcism, but the thing wouldn't leave her. The high school girl, man.
Yeah.
Remember they were catching her wake up and she's all mashed up.
And she was levitating on the bed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a proper true story as well.
And the
And you
lawyer
don't
was
want me to
waking up
watch that and
3
still be
a.m.
Did she end up
fine.
did she end up killing herself or something?
She had to, innit?
I think she ended up killing
She
herself.
had to.
Or maybe did I can't remember.
You're
But
talking
that
about the
was
old one or the new one?
I don't how long's the new one? No, it's old. I'm talking about the old
Yeah, the
one.
old one when she's in the barn.
What
At
old,
the end of the film where they tried to do Exorcist, where they finally something's in her,
And they
and then
tried
she's
to-
in the barn. I
and-
think they ended up had to. No, I think she won. I think she ended up.
did they get her?
No, I think they
No,
didn't get her.
it jumped
Yes.
to something else.
Yeah, the goat.
I need to watch it
I
back.
don't
I
know
can't.
what the
I can't
group.
remember,
You're
you know?
conflicting.
Oh, yeah, I've got
that
two
thing that you
films.
sent me, that Portuguese thing. That's what you're talking
That's
about.
so hard.
Hey, why you just
film was
on
so-
NTC, you know?
It's not
Sorry,
me.
sorry.
That film was so hard, bro. That film
That
was
was to Emily, by the way.
sick.
Oh,
The horror as well.
Yeah, I sent him a
It wasn't
movie
Emmanuel. Don't
called
listen to what he's
I
saying.
think When Evil Lurks.
you should watch Emily Rose.
nasty.
Exorcism,
Nah,
man.
don't watch
It's
that.
proper-
Watch When Evil Lurks.
Don't watch
No.
Emily.
Watch Emily. It's
Don't.
good,
It's
man.
not.
Do you know what I don't
They've
understand?
done Emily
Can I say something?
bad. Them
It's like
spirits
you-
smash
it's
her
like-
up.
White Chicks as well.
It's like no one's listened to anything I've just
Yeah,
said.
don't watch it.
Go and watch Emily Rose. No,
But you need to see what they've done to her.
I don't want to. I'm sorry. I can't watch that
I watched the
stuff.
film the other day. It's brand new, well, sort of, called Late Night with the Devil.
See
It's
what
like-
I'm saying?
It's really
You
good.
just want me to wake?
pretty
Nah,
good, it's
sorry.
pretty good,
I
it's
believe in
pretty
that. I believe in the spiritual realm too
But-
much to
so
start
do I.
dabbling.
So do
yeah,
I.
good for you.
There's a new show on Netflix called shit, was it the 8 show? Have you seen it yet? No? Have you seen it yet, Marks?
The 8 show?
The 8 show. It's another Korean show.
No.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good, man. Got me and my wife debating. I think I told you about it a little bit. I was pissed off. There's...
Synopsis?
Oh, all right. I don't want to spoil too much because you love spoiling shit in the show.
Sorry.
There's basically 8 people, like contestants, right? They're getting paid for every minute, and each of them are on a floor of this random complex, and they basically need to either decide on when the game ends or how far it goes on, and they're getting watched live, and they basically need to come to a consensus on how they're gonna carry on how long they're gonna be there, and how they're. Yeah, I'm making it super vague on purpose. I don't want to spoil it, but there's obviously power dynamics start to happen, and shit starts to get real. And I said to my wife, if I was on an Amandam that was getting the shit knocked out of me, and I ended up taking power, I'm gonna maim whoever I need to maim to make sure I'm safe from now on.
That's the aspect of companionship that I long for, to be able to watch something with somebody sweet, and then she has the mental capacity to basically go back and forth, not just to agree with me.
It's the
but
best.
Let's just
It's the
discuss.
It's the best. I love it.
What's that film called where they're on the where they sign up to go in like
Platform.
is the platform
But when the thing goes up and down.
where the food goes
I
up
like
and
that.
down.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
you
was
wake
good.
up, you're there for
Yeah,
like a
really
day
good.
or a
Yeah.
week,
Really
and then
good.
you're on a different floor. You don't know
Yeah.
what thing.
And you start eating each other. Like when you're on the lowest floor, it's
So
like
by the
you
time you
just
get down, and there's no.
Yeah, yeah.
and then you
thing
start
there.
eating your
Yeah.
roommate.
Yeah.
No, the film is good.
You haven't
though.
watched it?
I'm trying to.
It's called
Oh,
The
you need to
Platform.
watch
It's
it.
6 on
It's-
Netflix.
So if you're on room
Level
level
one.
one, that's where you get the big
all
buffet,
the food.
all the
It's
food,
100
and then you have.
And it
So
goes
it
all the
comes,
way
and then
down
you got like
to
a
like
certain amount of seconds to
400, right?
scavenge and eat and stuff like that.
So
And then it will drop down to 2. So then it keeps going. There's like 100 floors or something like that. So by the
So-
time it gets 100 floors, there's no food left on the table in it because everybody is gone through all the things in it.
You
There's
get
this
like
guy that's trying to pattern up. He's saying, look, if we ration, we could all get food.
yeah, but no one's on that. And also, you get a certain amount of time. So let's say you get 10 minutes on each floor,
Yeah.
innit? So level 1 gets 10 minutes. Level 2, the same thing. But obviously, by the time you get to the bottom,
It's big social
And
commentary.
it
now.
changes.
It's sick.
And it changes because obviously it's like you're there, say like you're on level 1 for like a days or a week or whatever, and then they'll knock you out, pass out, and then you wake up. And then they'll change what floor you're on. You don't know what floor you're going on. Like, you'll be on
didn't
level
someone get
35.
to the top? Or he not climbed,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like he hid on the food thing, innit? To
Yeah,
manage to get
yeah.
himself up to the top.
He tried to get food all the way down to the bottom. Remember, he got a weapon and he jumped on the table and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he tried to fight his way down and tried to like
You're
ration
not
everybody.
funny after you just said
Talking
like,
about
to
spoiling.
spoil stuff, and you're just
Oh,
This
yeah,
film's
it's
years old.
It's old, it's very old.
You can't be moaning about spoiling old shit.
You don't watch Snowfall and be like, the day after.
If you ain't seen it by now, what are you doing there?
It's a good film. You should
It's
watch
given
it.
seen by Just Gene Days. Literally, it's that old.
Did you recently watch it?
No.
So it's an old stuff like that you watched time ago.
Yeah.
And you watched it time ago.
I watched it again. Last year maybe.
Oh no, I haven't watched
Or
it.
was it this year?
I haven't watched it in ages.
Apart from the main premise that they're talking about, I think it has huge messaging.
Yeah, there's
through
a lot to-
social commentary and how
Yeah.
we don't take care of each other, and it got mad. It got mad.
But
It's a good film.
Things like that, I kind of want Emmanuel to watch so that he can formulate the topic of the day conversations about.
Okay,
That's
well,
why
I
watch
think you
stuff like
I
that.
think you
I've
should watch
seen
it.
it already.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
He would just eat all the food.
No, I don't.
There were vegan options.
So why would we take a place like that? You can't be cheesy.
Can't be a beggar of a
Yeah,
choice.
trust
boy.
Serious, is that what you would do, Emmanuel?
What?
Throw out your principles out the window if it's life or death.
He would have to in
What
that
is it?
situation.
What to do?
about?
To do?
To survive.
I'm
To
just
be-
asking
what to
him
do
a
with vegan?
question because I'm rewatching The Shield, right?
Mm.
And I'm not sure if anybody's seen The Shield.
No,
but
thank you.
there is a police captain who was moving mad stupid until it is that he was humbled by two. I was about to be very, very stupid and be racist, but two fellas, right? And one of them forced him to basically suck his penis, right? Yeah. So his wife said, "But why did you do it?" And he's like, "But I wanted to live."
Okay, that's a very dumb question. That's a dumb question for her to ask. That's a dumb question for her to ask.
Would you do it?
I'm not going into that. But that's a very dumb question to ask.
Would you do it?
She asked him, "Why did you do it?" So she would rather him die.
Hear this. Would you do it, Emmanuel?
Impossible.
He would just take the bullet.
Impossible.
Do you take the bullet?
10 bullets.
See, that's what
Would you really?
That's why. Now let me go full circle. In this particular scenario, where there's food on the table
Yeah.
and there's only meat,
Sorry. Pause.
Pause.
what are you doing there to
You eating
survive?
that sausage on the platform?
What? And it's just not. So basically, you asked me if I would stop being vegan to survive.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
What?
Fair.
Very easy.
Fair. Load up the sausage, bye. That means.
So, Brent,
that means
question.
all his time. He's
No, it's not the
dying
same
for a little
thing.
meat, a little
Oh,
lamb.
man.
No, it's not the
No,
same
not
thing.
at all. Not at all.
Come on. He's
No,
got
but
to change the
life-
circumstances a bit.
Life is everything, though. That's it.
That's what I'm saying, but you wouldn't take the. You,
So
No,
hold
because
on.
then I wouldn't be
You're
alive.
saying life is everything. No, wait. He just said life is everything, but you will take 10 bullets over sucking penis.
Like I just
Just a little
said,
penis,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be alive.
Little penis. Just the tip. Just the tip.
Impossible.
No?
Impossible.
I know you ain't doing it. I ain't gonna look at you.
Impossible.
I know.
Definitely
You
the
take
worst
the gun
thing,
and shoot yourself.
I'm alright. I'm RIP.
You know what I'm
You are taking the gun and shooting yourself.
RIP.
You know what I'm saying?
Forget about it.
Exactly. Impossible.
Brent, what are you doing?
Brent's a survivor.
as God is my witness, right? Weirdly enough, I've put this in my mind because there were times when I was younger. I'm thinking, if it is I got into jail, what would happen, right? I'm then thinking I'll be doing everything with my last breath to make sure I damage this person. So I'm looking to bite it off. You understand?
Okay.
Because then God didn't look at me thinking that.
Oh,
the
he's
time,
like
it's back in the
penis.
day when I had these particular thoughts, right? God's not going to blame me for that. You understand? Yeah, man.
Okay, stop it. Stop it. You're taking it too far.
Just imagine.
Look what Ed said.
What do you say?
He said, why do we do this? Bear in mind chat, but when that gun's to your head, that chat's going to end real quick. He's projecting.
I don't know. What does he mean by that?
He's basically
You're
saying
sucking
in that
dick,
situation,
basically.
Oh.
You've not met me, trust me.
He's like, you're talking all this talk now.
Impossible.
Oh, so you're dying, yeah?
What? Immediately. Yes.
Stuff a lot.
Stuff like what? You people are
No, but you
crazy.
know what?
Definitely the
So
worst thing, you know?
you're leaving baby girl just to fend for herself in the world.
Listen, she ain't gonna fend for herself. I'll be with her from the ancestral realm, 100%. And she's gonna know. Let
know
me stop
it
talking about
doesn't-
this
you
because
know
you're just trying to set me up, man. You're not just trying to.
Why you entertained?
You know what
Let me
does
stop
that?
this.
Brent's
Let me
actually
stop
crying. Brent's actually crying.
That's because I pictured him saying, "Bless up."
He's out here.
This is not a time limit for me.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, these ain't tough questions.
Oh, man.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
get to asking. Is it?
No, I want to do it. I'm joking.
Oh.
Okay. Hey guys, just a question. Can I actually say I'm pro-black if I unconsciously am more accepting on something that isn't naturally associated with blackness? The other day, Wednesday, I saw a black girl I work with barefaced with her natural hair out, as she always is. I've never seen her with makeup or extra stuff on, but on Friday, she still didn't wear any makeup but was still barefaced, yet she had a long black bust-down wig on. And I'm not going to lie, she looked way more attractive to me, and it made me think, am I pro-black or as pro-black as I can be? Because the girl just changed her hair, and I automatically found her more pretty with hair that isn't naturally associated with her blackness. Would me being actually pro-black be looking at her as attractive with her natural hair out? Am I conditioned? Would I find all the babes in the village in Africa more attractive if they looked the same way but wore an addition? Just to say, I don't want it to get conflated with what Raheem was saying about questioning blackness and wigs. I'm talking about pro-blackness, not being black. By the way, before I get cussed out, I love black women with different hairs, to clarify, especially locks. Long women with locks are my witness. Peace.
Yeah, that boy.
What are you
Locks
lot
are elite.
saying?
That's a hearing, man. Locks are elite, man. Gal with locks ain't. It's not for the faint-hearted, man. Leng gal with locks, anyway. Sorry. Just having locks don't make you leng.
Okay, so further to his.
Ah.
I mean, the main
Sorry.
point at hand, please. Do you think he is? Can he say that he's pro-black then because he found her more attractive?
What? Because he said she looked better in her wig.
Yeah, and obviously wigs are seen as not being associated with pro-blackness because it's European beauty standards and blah 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 blah.
But he likes her without her makeup and her natural hair.
Yeah.
But he was just when she came in and put a wig on, he thought
No,
he was
but
more
you know
attracted to her.
He didn't say that he didn't say he liked her with it naturally. He just said he saw a girl that he always sees with no makeup and natural hair. He sees it all the time. And he saw her with a wig on and found her more attractive. So
Can I speak as a person who isn't black?
Nope.
not yet. Not yet.
Is what he's doing
off and then continue.
is what he's doing
Wow.
him being subjective to Western norms? Like, is he now like basically is he not a victim of finding Western beauty?
That's why he's asking if he's conditioned. It's
Yeah,
a
but does
con-
that? It's not. Anybody could be conditioned, but does that challenge his pro-blackness?
I think the fact that he's aware of it is half the battle, no?
I don't know if that. I think.
Do you know what it is? I guess for me, I would consider myself pro-black to a degree. Like I'm here for my people, them and stuff. But I wear wigs. Someone could turn around and say to me, "Oh, you're not pro-black because you wear wigs."
Yeah, but does that make sense?
And my argument is going to be a ... Okay, where do we go from here? Because I'm not going to stop wearing the wigs. Do you get what I mean? That's me personally. And you can argue with me until we're blue in the face, and I'm going to be like, I hear you, but I'm not going to not wear it. Do you get what I mean? So for me, I don't think he can say that he's not pro-black because he found her more attractive with a wig.
Obviously, we're Westerners, isn't it? He's Westernized, isn't it? So it's like with them, if you put Western beauty standards and stuff into place, yeah, you could be pro-black and like someone that's natural. But if a woman's gonna like, so to speak, go and like do herself up and put on a wig and do all that makeup and that kind of stuff, that's like when people, that's what they do when they get dressed, when they get, like if they're going out or something and they put their best foot forward. I don't think you can question your pro-blackness because you can appreciate the look that someone's put together. If that, does that kind of, does it make sense what I'm saying? Like that's like, it's like when you're going out to get nice, isn't it? So someone does actually doll themselves up and then you like it and you find it more attractive. That's the whole kind of point of the mission. That was their whole point, innit? Like, so for you to see it and appreciate it and understand it, ain't that just life? Like, does that actually does that diminish your pro-blackness?
I guess his issue is saying that the only thing that changed was the hair. So not the makeup. She didn't put no lashes on. She didn't do nothing else. It was just the hair was different.
Yeah.
And it's hair that's not typically, in his eyes, associated
African
with...
hair. Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying, though, because it's kind of like saying, if somebody wears, like, traditional clothes, whatever, traditional, like, wherever they're from in Africa, versus if they wear, like, a suit. You say, they look real nice in a suit. Am I pro-black? Because I like them more in a suit than if they're wearing, you know what I'm saying, the traditional.
But then are they going to talk about... Actually, that is a good comparison. Because you are talking about like culture differences and stuff, but I feel like people will still turn around and say, "Oh, but you can't compare hair to like," do you know what I mean? Because hair is very much linked to like beauty standards and stuff, and emulating like European standards. Whereas with a suit, I don't think as much.
Do black women get challenged on their pro-blackness if they do choose to wear a wig? Is that a thing?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
I think if you're having a conversation or an argument or a debate, those are the things that they would draw for, if you get what I mean. Yeah.
Why?
Because, again, like I said, we don't naturally have straight hair.
Okay.
So it's a European beauty standards.
Okay.
So that's why they will kind of like go down that road and argue with you about it. But like I said, you can argue with me till the cows come home. I'm still wearing this wig. So yeah. But yeah, I don't... Brent, what's your opinion?
That's just imagine. Can you be a white supremacist and like gal with fake tan? FN put that in there. That's serious. What do you reckon, Brent? For real?
No, I don't think it makes him less pro-black in everybody's estimation. I think I read something from the chat. I think that everybody who screams at the pro-black, even the extremists, you can find something within their practice or what they do that you can challenge, right? It's a never-ending circus, this particular whole pro-black stuff. This particular one, I kind of stay clear of because I just see it like an accessory, right? And why would I want anybody that I'm interested in to not have the variety to express themselves in different ways? And that's how I see the hair stuff. I'm always going to say this, and I'm asked this question on air. Always.
There you go.
Yeah, that's my stance. How about you, Manuel?
Yeah, man. What you said, but
Retweet.
yes,
Can I ask you a question?
for sure.
Is your wife's hair natural?
Right now, braids.
But does she ever wear wigs?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But I think, again, it's ease and stuff. But, like, say it was something proper, do the natural hair too.
So she mixes and matches and does whatever suits her.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
So if you find yourself finding her more attractive with the European hair, are you questioning your pro-blackness?
No. But I wouldn't.
No, it's interesting. I hear it.
But again, I think like Ben's saying, these are kind of small things in the
Hello.
overall, you know what I mean? Small
Hello.
things.
You look pretty all the time. You look extra pretty with certain styles. Maybe my pro-blackness should be questioned.
Okay. Because today on the chat, a lot of you are like, oh my gosh, Gina, you look really nice today. But I've got a wig, a curly wig. Do you know what I mean?
Say it.
No, I wanted to say it though. Because I saw the energy when I came on screen and I thought, oh.
The energy was the energy.
And then look at the conversation. So all of you should go and question your pro-blackness.
And I think off the back of the reception certain women get when they wear certain hairstyles, they want to keep having that hairstyle because they know the reaction they're going to get. Doesn't it feed into that?
Say it again, sorry.
You focus, no?
I was reading the comments, Jesus.
If you're always getting good feedback when
Yeah.
you're rocking this particular style,
Yeah.
and obviously getting feedback, you feel better, you feel more confident.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't you look to rock that same style?
No,
Yeah.
100%. So,
Chicken or the egg?
yeah.
Did we answer his question?
I think so, man.
Yeah, I don't think he should question his pro-blackness personally, especially if he says he's attracted, he doesn't mind, innit? And he likes women with locks. That's his weakness. So I think in her case, she found her more attractive, maybe because she appeared like it suited her. But like,
Yeah, it could be
let's
just that.
do you know what it is? Yeah, I think we have to be honest sometimes and accept that certain things do make you look better. It just is what it is, regardless of whether you're being conditioned or not. You can appear more attractive that way. Do you see what I mean? So that is what it is. And if that's a deeper rooted conversation, then fair enough. But if in her case you found her more attractive because she looked more attractive, then
Yeah.
that's just me anyway.
You love black women, man.
We
That's
have
it.
range.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Some girl look better with their wig on, man. Is what it is.
No, and you know what? It's true. It is true. Because me with the cameras under the wigs, it's not the same.
All right.
All right, then let's move on to what's this? Last headlines.
Yeah.
All right, people. So our last set of headlines. At a campaign rally on Sunday in the sweltering hot Las Vegas, where Gina just come back from, the Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump told the crowd that he would seek to end taxation of income from tips. A direct appeal to service workers in the swing state of Nevada, which polls suggest is leaning his way ahead of the 5th of November election. That promise reveals one more point to a vague Trump tax plan that has so far included pledges of tax relief to middle-income workers and small businesses. Current tax laws requires tipped employees to report those tips as income. Can you imagine? Crazy.
I did not know that.
This is Trump's second rally since he was found guilty on the 30th of May of falsifying documents to cover up a payment to an adult film actor on the eve of the 2016 election. The unprecedented conviction of a US president, current or former, has juiced Trump's fundraising and galvanized his supporters, but it remains to be seen whether it will sway the swing voters. People are saying that because they follow this nonsense here and actually try to, I don't even know what they're trying to do, trying to get him locked up, they've just made people love Trump even more. They've given him the election, but we'll see what happens, man. Next headline, trigger warning, this one, guys. And the Met Police have said that a woman in her 40s is in hospital, with life-threatening injuries after a funfair ride malfunctioned at a country show in South London. The incident happened during Lambeth Country Show in Brockwell Park at about 6:20 in the evening on Saturday. A man in his 40s is also being treated for potentially life-threatening injuries. Lambeth Council said that the investigation will determine the cause of the malfunction. 2 other people, a man in his 40s and an 11-year-old girl, were injured in the incident and have since been discharged from hospital. The problem occurred during the first day of the free event, and as a result, the funfair rides at the show were closed on Sunday.
Terrified of that stuff, you know. I don't get none of them. All them circuses and them rides, I ain't getting on none of that.
Terrible, man. And the last headline, UK scientists from the University of Oxford believe that a special type of fluorescent dye might help surgeons better locate and remove prostate cancer cells. So getting rid of all of the cancer is vital to cut the risk of it coming back. And the glowing dye attaches to a protein that's only found in those cancer cells. So in a small early trial on 23 men, surgeons say it did help them find areas of cancerous tissue not picked up by the naked eye or other clinical methods. It's the first time that this method has been tested on humans in the UK, with the findings now published in the European Journal of Nuclear Medicine and Molecular Imaging. And that's pretty much it, man. Time to pay the bills.
All right, let's get into the reaction. Welcome to the reaction, people, where I read out the sports headlines for you. What did it say? Celtics dominates Mavericks in game 1 of the finals. That's old because last night was game 2. So Celtics did dominate the Mavericks in game 1 of the finals. It was a blowout. I think they won by 22 points. They never really had no moves for them. I was looking forward to see what adjustments the Mavericks could make on defense and on offense as well, to be totally honest with you. Like in the second game, I passed out. I started watching it, but I was so tired. It was after the event as well. I fell asleep. The Mavericks was in front when I went to sleep, but they was looks like Celtics was getting back into it, looking to make a run. And I think by the end of it, I think I saw the result this morning. I think Celtics won. They might have won by 5 or 7 points or something like that. So I don't know how close it was. I didn't watch the game to see how close it was or what the swings was, who was leading most of it back and forth, whether the adjustments. I'm guessing the adjustments helped because at some point Mavericks was like they was in the game. And I know Luka had a 30-point triple-double as well. But I haven't watched it to see how it went down. But Celtics held home court, so they won the first 2 games at home, which would be expected of them. Obviously, they got the best record in the NBA, and they're just a dope team. Like they're just dope. They're just deep. Their starting 5's cold. Like they play both ways. Who's the first man off the bench would be, whether it be Horford or Porzingis, whatever. They're just cold. Pritchard and them, man. They just got shooters all over the place. Celtics are a dope team. You would expect it to be different at Dallas. They're 2-0 down. If they go 3-0 down, they're cooked. So they're going to have to come out at home fighting and blazing. So we'll look forward to game 3. Not sure that'll be in a couple of nights' time. But yeah, that's what happened. It's 2-0 in that series at the moment in the NBA Finals. Celtics are winning 2-0. And they're cooking off. Like I said, I didn't watch the game, so I can't tell you any more about the performances. I don't know what anybody done or anything, but maybe tomorrow I can tell you about that. This other headline we got here is about Couch and Hatton inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. It says the British boxing legends Jane Couch and Ricky Hatton were inducted into International Boxing Hall of Fame on Sunday at Canastota, New York. Couch was the first British woman to be inducted, won a world titles at light welterweight, and was instrumental in lifting the ban on women's boxing in the UK. Hatton, a former light welterweight and welterweight world champion, retired with an impressive record of 45 wins and just 3 defeats. The Manchester native won world titles at light welterweight and welterweight and was undefeated in 43 fights before his encounter with Mayweather in 2007. Hatton lost that bout, but is regarded as one of the best and most popular boxers England has ever produced. He retired with 45 wins and just 3 defeats on his record. And our last sports headline is GB's Asher Smith claims European 100-metre gold in Rome. So Dina Asher Smith claimed 100-metre gold at the European Athletics Championship as Britain's teammates Georgia Bell and Lizzie Bird also achieved medals in Rome. Asher Smith took victory in a 10.99 seconds, crossing the line ahead of Poland's Eva Swoboda. That was 11.3 seconds. And Italy's Zainab Dosso to celebrate her first major international since winning European 200-metre silver in 2022. Bell clinched women's 1,500-metre silver in 4 minutes. 4 minutes 5 seconds. It's a bit weird. To achieve her first major international medal behind Ireland's Cara McGuinn. Meanwhile, Bird replicated her European 3,000-metre steeplechase bronze medal winning performance of 2 years ago in the time of 9 minutes 18 seconds amid thunder and lightning in the Italian capital. Great Britain climbed to third in the medal table after winning 2 golds on Sunday. Did you watch Adrian Broner get punched up?
Kind of. I didn't watch all of it. I wasn't too interested, man.
Did he lose?
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Broner?
It's against the gay guy.
Is he?
Is he funny?
Pride Month.
No, I was listening to Flagrant and they were saying, or was it Flagrant or was it Brilliant Idiots? And they were talking about if Adrian Broner loses to this guy, then it's crazy. But the guy, he was sick.
Is he gay?
I don't know. Who's his opponent?
I don't know.
Cobbs.
Let me just find out.
I just know that he invited Coyle Ray to the fight. And then I saw him getting punched up and I was thinking, ain't he glad? She said she didn't want to come.
Yeah, I think he got dropped in like the second round, I think. Yeah, lost his tooth as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Adrian Broner's funny, man.
done.
He's whack. He's been done. I just picture him walking like this. You know, who's doing this?
Yeah.
It was not after Madonna mashed him
Yeah.
up. He's been dead to me since then. I can't even lie to you. Like, literally, like, he's been dead to me since then. You ain't seen that? After he got fist up.
It was bad.
Like,
man.
absolutely fist up, and he's walking back to the dressing room, and he's he's shaking and things, just mash
he's
up.
finished, man.
Who did he fight? Let me Google it.
Madonna.
Marcus Medina.
Medina?
Yeah. But you know, it was a good fight though, you know. I think like Broner was coming back in that fight. But then when he got dropped the second time.
Did he broke his jaw or something like that?
Yes, he did, yeah.
And he talks too much shit to get punched up like
That's
that.
what it was, yeah.
You get me?
That's what they were saying also.
He's
Yeah,
way too
that's what it
charismatic.
was.
Like, he's got too much to say for himself. He talks too much shit to get fist up like that. So once I was, it's crazy,
Can't
man.
find it.
Do find memes or something, man. If you type it
Yeah,
in somewhere, man,
100%.
you'll see it, man. You could just, I don't even know what to type, but you'll see it, man.
It was bad. It was bad.
Oh,
man.
it's that.
It was it?
It would have been that, but that's what I mean. That would have been from it. But
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like video footage of him walking.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Like, he's just a broken man.
I don't know nothing about boxing, life of Bodge. I'm just repeating what I heard on the Brilliant Idiots. I don't know who he was fighting, but they was basically saying that he was talking too confident to not beat the guy.
Have you seen? He's it there. Look, he's
Yes. he was done.
he was finished.
He's like proper wobbly like that. Like
Is that
what?
after the fight?
Yeah.
That was a Madonna fight. Yeah,
He was getting help to walk as well.
yeah, he was mash
All
up, man.
sorts.
Oh.
He was finished, man.
Yeah, I can't take him
He
seriously.
didn't
man,
like he's learning to walk for the first time.
He didn't wait for the result, nothing, you know.
just
This
cut
is-
out.
Yeah, he was
Was that
done.
bad?
He just left.
I might need to watch that.
He fist him up.
It was a good fight, though. I think it was a good fight.
It must
he
have
got
been.
he got dropped. What was it, second or third round?
I can't remember. I just know he
Yeah.
done him up like a kipper.
Oh man.
But yeah, oh well, Broner got mashed up, man. That's the end of it, man. Let's get it done out here. Hopefully hopefully this is short and sweet. Every time I read through these, I need to change some of these now, but every time I read through these and I get to this one, I look at it. And I haven't even clicked on it to see what it is, but I always make a face. This is number 6, Brent. I always make a face when I get to it because I'm just hearing it. I'm like, well, how's this? Is it video? Is it video?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh no.
I've seen this.
Stop this, Brent. Stop this. Brent, I've seen enough.
He's a German politician.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What, like a sitting politician?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Oh, Brent, stop the video, man. Brent, stop the video.
I'm not saying it's fine, you know.
He's still on Grindr, man. He's definitely on Grindr.
He's an animal, man.
What the hell?
It's Hayon. It's in Irish. Hayon. Animal, bruv.
What's that?
Hey, animal.
So what, can't they fire him? You can't still be a politician. What's his constituent saying? Like he's like,
What's his constituency?
he can't represent people, bro.
That is funny.
This is crazy.
No, I couldn't. I've never seen it that far. I saw the urinal and I just skipped the video. I got it. And apparently he's done worse than that.
No, but can't they do something about this?
I don't know.
Like, is he still a politician now?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't say that. Let's find out what his name is to check.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah,
Man,
we should have
demon.
put up trigger warning. You know, honestly, we should have put up trigger warning.
He's a
That is
demon.
crazy. That was disgusting. He is well and truly done it here. I don't even need to talk about that. That's mad. That just goes without saying. I want to know if there's anything happened, Brent. Sorry, bear with me a second. I just
I'm checking.
need to follow up on Donny. I need to know what's going on. Did we get his name?
He's moving like a proper model as well, you know. A free
Alright, relax.
He's moving like a model.
Democratic Party candidate.
Democrat. Oh, nah, look at E-Man's gas now.
He's a
Nah.
E-Man's gas.
I mean, would you expect it from the other side? You wouldn't, man.
Me my side.
Hey, when you're liberal and you open the door, yeah.
This is what happens, yeah, with socialism.
I'm
It's
telling
like
you.
I'm saying now.
He man's gassed.
strongest German woke Democrat.
He's woke.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
obviously.
There you go.
Man, why is it obvious? What's woke about that?
Is he still active? Is he still active? Brent, is he still active?
I'm checking. I am checking. He's all the way open there.
Sorry,
Let's see.
obviously, because you're not from our culture, you might find this so rattling, but have a look.
What is this?
It's a coffin.
What?
So, in Ghana, yeah, I can show you a lot more. But when you pass away, sometimes it's not all the time, but like they bury you,
In something that you love.
and not on who you were, like your trade or whatever.
I've seen those.
So she used to sell banku, so she was a banku seller, yeah. So they've obviously buried her in the shape of like, you know, the pot that you make it in. So everyone's like, what is she like inside? And they're like, they put her on a chair, she's sitting inside. But there's others, like I've seen so many where like, there was another one where the guy was
Is that normal to you?
yeah. No, it isn't, but it is once it's a normal thing. And we see it all the time. So like, and what they do sometimes is the person's like live, like they're there. So there was a guy who was like a comedian and everyone called him like the Tupac of Ghana. And when he died, like he was dressed as Tupac, like the whole bandana thing. But it was an open casket, but as in like he's standing there. He looks like a wax figure, but
There's no casket.
there's no casket. He's just standing there, and then you have to like go in the room and walk around and like pay your respects. There was another woman. She used to sell food in a market stall, so they've had her sat up, and then there's bare food in front of her, and she's literally sitting there, dead. Like, but yeah,
That's crazy
Who's
to
that
me.
one?
it's a thing though. So no, but it's funny because one of the comments was like, "Oh, this country, man, you really have to be careful of your occupation. Imagine you was a toothbrush seller. Like, how would they... It's too silly.
So he describes those acts that you saw him doing as a form of punishment for himself, but we don't know the context or reasoning behind that.
He wasn't punishing
No, he
himself. He was
wouldn't,
enjoying
because at the
that.
end of the video, he licked his lips like he was enjoying it.
He was enjoying
So
that.
he's chatting shit.
He's still a politician.
Yeah, Germany's done it here,
Germany's
man.
been done out here. It's helping
But can I ask you
Israel,
a
bruv.
question?
Been done out here.
Why would that no longer make you a politician?
I don't know, man.
No,
You
like...
Like, I don't know the
you can't
rules,
trust-
bro.
No,
Like, I don't.
You can't trust yourself to take care of your own health, let
No,
alone
as in,
my
like-
constituents.
Think about it. What I choose to do in my spare time, yeah, that's not illegal. By the way, I'm not justifying that behavior
I
because
get you,
that's
I get you.
unhinged.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
No,
But
no.
The fact,
That's fucked up.
but the fact that we're because you're unhinged.
Yeah,
so you're not
exactly.
on the same level.
Yeah, I'm not on the
sorry.
same level as that guy. Never that.
But you see how like the thing is, oh my gosh, is he still in power? Is he is he still in that position? I don't get why he wouldn't be because
The party's
Because
got to be
shows-
in cahoots to get him out of there.
No, but-
Surely.
Hold on. He's not. Those videos show that he's not of sound mind and body, do you know? So he can't
Facts,
be
though.
in power. He can't be in power when he's not even take care of himself, let alone his constituents. You're not all there. So go do one. I'm not.
But what
You're not-
if? Okay.
That's my thing. You're,
No,
you're
I hear
obviously,
it. I
you're
mean,
obviously
the
not all there,
the
fam.
behavior is absolutely wild, absolutely wild. But I just don't get how that would affect his occupation.
No, I mean, I hear what you're saying. There's no
Do you know
real
what I mean?
grounds to get rid of him, but that's when you got like the walls have got to start turning, man. They got to set him up or something, man.
Which is worse? Just whip around this. Just quickly whip around the room. Having sex with a pig or doing that. Just quick whip around. Take too long.
Isn't
What about
having,
you,
se-
Ramsey?
having sex
Which
with a
one-
pig? What's
which is
that called
worse?
again?
Bestiality.
Beast-
innit?
bestiality,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
illegal.
Is it illegal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bestiality is
fucking
illegal.
animals is
Really?
illegal.
It's illegal.
Which is worse?
Why?
Licking shit or smashing a pig.
What he did
Yeah.
or smash the pig?
No, I think
You're an
I
idiot.
think smashing a pig is worse because you're hurting something.
How about you?
Hold on.
what?
I'm
How?
not.
Wait, I'm asking.
Wait, Google.
I'd rather fuck the pig.
How about you?
I'm not putting my mouth. I'm
No,
not.
that's not what the question
I'm
was.
not putting my mouth.
That's not what the question was.
No,
it
yes,
was
it
which
is,
one's
no.
worse.
No,
that's what I mean.
that's your choice.
So
You
you're
pick.
saying he'd
You
rather
pick.
fuck the pig because the other one's worse.
You'd rather lick the
no,
urinal.
no, dickhead.
No, you
no,
would.
No, no,
That's-
He said what is
Brent,
worse. He didn't say
Brent.
what would you do.
Babiel, go.
He said no, nah.
Empty
do
chair,
one.
empty chair.
He said
Emily.
which one's
No.
worse.
You say Emily.
Yeah. Emily Rose. Emily Rose.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
He's unhinged.
He said which one's worse. Not
So
which
you
one
picked.
would you do.
That's
bro.
it. I mean, I suppose that's what he was going for.
No.
Which one would you do?
No, I'm answering that question. I'm not answering
You
that
really
question.
answered, didn't we?
Yeah, you answered.
Dickhead.
All right, Gina.
Well, I can't fuck a pig. I
Hey,
can't fuck
don't
a
let-
pig.
don't let-
No,
you're
I
not saying
can't.
that.
I can't fuck a pig.
You can
The
peg
Well,
it.
pig,
scissor
the
it.
pig can fuck me. I can't
Scissoring
fuck
a pig is wild.
What's
Who
scissoring
is
a
this
pig?
guy?
Wanking off a pig.
Scissoring.
What's that?
It's when your legs are intertwined with their legs and you're rubbing.
Was that Gavin, man? You ever watch Girls and Girls?
Astaghfirullah.
You don't know what
Don't bring my
scissoring
religion
is?
into this.
What's a wholesome babes?
Yeah. I am.
Fair. So,
What am I doing?
scissoring or licking a urinal?
What's scissoring again? Just rubbing up on each other.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, come on.
All right, and
Just rubbing up on a pig.
it's the same texture anyway, innit?
Ha ha ha. So funny.
Mania.
I think the rhino's better, you know? I don't know how you... A pig? How?
Hello.
Different levels for people who don't eat pork.
How? Why is smashing a
Astaghfirullah.
Why-
Hello.
so why is smashing a pig better?
Astaghfirullah.
So you'd rather smash a
I can't
pig?
do that.
No. Wait, what did I say?
You're
I
on the
can't
same
remember.
boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're on the same boat.
exactly,
Yeah, we're on the
man.
same boat.
Nah, man.
Brent, what would you do, bruv?
What would I do? Which is worse? What would I do?
You think I could put a public toilet, a shit stick, brush stick, and lick it?
What about the other thing?
He said urinal.
I
No one
think-
said brush stick.
I think I'm definitely licking the urinal.
No chance. I could
Yeah,
use
yeah.
condom. Then it's not even touching
Yeah,
me.
I'm not putting my penis
Nah,
in a
man.
pig.
I couldn't put my mouth on that stuff. I did that. I
Yeah,
couldn't
but
do that. I couldn't do that. I'm not doing
that's
that.
fine. There's no way I'm having sex with an animal.
Yeah, no, okay, fine, but I'm not putting that.
Crazy.
There's no way.
There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell it will freeze over before I lick a urinal like that or a toilet seat
You
or
eat
put
bum.
the shit stick in my thing.
You eat bum.
I don't understand what that means.
You put
I also
feces in
eat
your mouth
pork.
before.
I also
You
eat
put
pork.
feces in your mouth.
Yeah,
This is diabolical, man.
It's Brent, man. Leave him. You know how his brain works. Let him go. Let him cook.
You said you got dick in your mouth when you're talking about Kendrick. So don't go on like we ain't the same people. I am definitely licking at the urinal because
You would.
You're a virgin though.
You would. You said you wouldn't.
I would. And not fresh. Like,
Oh, even with
Flavored. Say flavored. It was a flavored.
I can't even hear it.
What's happening?
when it hits me.
He said not fresh. Specifically not fresh.
Not fresh what?
You eat mash when it's not fresh.
Madness reigns.
He's doing
I did not say that.
with a dash.
Just sprinkle,
A dash of urine.
Oh my god.
He wants that.
You want to taste the whole day? This guy's wild.
Look, if I'm in love, I'm in love.
He wants it flavored,
Love
man.
is madness.
I hear it,
Love
man.
is madness, man. Sorry.
Do your thing.
Love is madness. So there's no way I'm having sex. But the reason why I asked is because that Tory guy, what's his name? Cameron? He had sex with a pig.
Yeah, but that was
No, just to go back to the Tories and the Whigs.
Yeah.
Tories and Whigs. That's
Yeah.
space line.
Yeah.
Literally. So when he's there saying, "Oh, Democrats, look what they're doing. Look what the Tories are doing."
Yeah, no, but the guy didn't have a choice. This guy, the guy didn't choose. The guy just said, "I'm gonna do this willingly." You know what I mean? Terrible.
He's done it here, man.
I want you to see number 8. You know, I've just been laughing at that like the whole bloody weekend.
What with the guy talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. Do you want to put it on quickly?
Was it Charleston White?
No. It's what's his name? FYBG man or one of them names.
Oh, is that the one you sent?
Is there a link?
yeah.
It's number
there.
8, right?
You gotta get ahead of
I
that
want
one.
essences as well, but yeah, we could put that.
I've seen this video. He's crazy. It's like people are so uneducated. It's crazy.
You just gonna be real, folks. You ain't. First of all, me being friends with Remo, I would assume you were. What's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a homosexual, and he different. So if he was not a homosexual,
You gotta say heterosexual.
a heterosexual. So if he was a heterosexuals, bro, I'm gonna assume that you a heterosexuals and bro a heterosexuals too. I'm already a heterosexuals. So I'm assuming everybody who hangs with me is ahead of the sexuals, bro. If you not ahead of these sexuals, then because if you my friend, bro, you just gonna be real, bro. First of all, me being friends with Remo, I would assume you what's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would
ahead of these sexuals. Then what the hell? What the hell are you doing here, man? You give me that.
Is that a blunt or like a duck leg that's in his hand?
assume his ass is a homosexual, and he different.
Okay.
So if he was not a homosexual,
You gotta say heterosexual.
a heterosexual. So if he was ahead of the sexuals, bro.
Where it's the first time he's actually heard of that, you know?
It must be. That is crazy. I said, if you ain't ahead of these sexuals,
But you know what? I realised that, like, I saw, how what me and you used to always laugh at when people used to spell things in like weird ways, yeah? I came across like loads the other day and I was like, wow, people really are
stupid.
no, like
Illiterate.
Let me just quickly read a few. It's the way she said, no, the guy wrote bone jaw.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
She says, what? And he says, bone jaw, are you dumb? She said, huh? He goes, it's French for hello, dumbass. Bonjour. He wrote bonjour.
I saw that.
Yeah. I said, wow.
And
And
then
then, anyways, I like my outfit last night. Someone said, I know you're not trying to say outfit.
Oh.
ALPHET.
No, I saw one that said.
Yeah.
Someone that said, "Oh no, I'm sick of all these hypocrites." And then someone photoshopped
gang-
hippos.
With the gang
Yeah,
sign.
like throwing C's, like all
Literally.
encrypting. Oh, I love that picture.
And you lot was saying I was crazy when I was saying that we should have tiered voting. These people got the same voting power as you know.
It says,
He's not voting. Heterosexuals, he ain't voting.
You just reminded me
What?
on that same point of qualifying for the privilege of voting, Emmanuel, I sent myself a link. Let me find it. Continue talking. This is it. Got it.
Come on, man, we've got 4 minutes.
Yeah, man.
You should enjoy this.
Get involved. What was it that made you decide that you wanted to get involved?
It was the state of the country, I think. Mainly migration is what drives me to get involved. I think I had a moment last year. I was coming through an airport and I was at the arrivals, at the British border, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of people coming in here, and we need to re-examine this.
What, at the airport?
Yeah.
But a lot of those would be tourists, presumably, or British people coming back from abroad on holiday.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them, absolutely. And some not, so you can tell.
What was it that made you decide that you wanted to...
It was the state of the country, I think. Mainly
people coming in at the airport. It's crazy.
Like, how do you know where they come? Like, if they're not British?
This is ridiculous, man. Oh, man. We're done, We're done.
That's a wild show.
Yeah.
Let's get into our outro before we get cancelled. Thanks for tuning in, people. Another great show. Make sure you like the video before you leave, and make sure you share it and tell your friends and all that good stuff. And I never remember what to say on the outros, so there's no point in trying. Short and sweet. We'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place.
Stay ahead, guys. Stay ahead.
Ahead of these sexuals.
I didn't say none of that.
Stay ahead, it's so cold.
Oh,
Ease up. See you tomorrow morning, man.
Peace.
Peace out.